My name is Saltbot. I am Kismet's co-host for this evening. Welcome to Kismet's stream and thank you for dropping by once again. Tonight it's time to get back to PC gaming with the Kismet Overburdened with Love PC. Thanks to all of you, we can take this stream to another level. Let me open up the vault door and let's go inside. Kismet is waiting for us.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. My name, as you might have guessed it by this giant overseer's desk / UFO I'm sitting behind, my name is Kismet. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. Tonight, of course, we're going to be playing some more 7 Days to Die, trying to finish this darn Sky Garden, man. That sucker takes a lot of work, but we're going to try to finish it up today, maybe even finish in a few of those freeways, get out there and get into some trouble today as well. And I'm going to go ahead and jump on Discord with my team over here before I forget, because sometimes I forget. Go ahead and mute that for just a second. Now what we're going to do, of course, is say hello to some of these awesome peeps right over here in just a second, but I want to show you guys some cool new stuff that I've been working on. I've been watching my Discord. You probably already saw this, but check this out. Right over here, blammo, that's right, updated official Kismet merch. This is my Overburden merch, which is different than the actual Kismet itself stuff that's coming down the line, which is pretty awesome. Now, it came out fantastic. As you can see, I've even added cases and even the coolest pillow. My wife wants one of those pillows. She goes, I gotta have the purple pillow. So I gotta get her a purple pillow, and I gotta get her a shirt, too. So yeah, the updated version, of course, with the /Kismet instead of Kismet_ Ring of Destiny. So if you have an old one, now you got a vintage one, which is pretty cool. So these are the latest ones. You can find those right down below the stream. Feel free to click those. Every one of those purchases does support the stream. I do appreciate that. And of course, if I see you wearing some Kismet merch at the TwitchCon, I'll be giving you guys some extra loot. So bam! So I hope you guys like that. I've been working very hard on that today. There's a lot more stuff coming down the road. Just working on it every day, all day, 7 days a week. And I'm back to streaming 7 days a week, starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. We don't go 15 hours every day because I am trying to balance my health now, work more on my health, work on getting stuff ready for TwitchCon and a whole bunch of other stuff kind of upgraded here on the stream. As you can see, I pretty much have something new every single day that I've kind of finalized. Finally got, after months and months of working on it, or weeks of working on it, finally got it done and bringing it to you guys here in the stream. So let me go ahead and say hello to all these awesome people hanging out right now. I see Curse Saucer hanging out in there. I see Raz hanging out as well. My awesome mod, Dark Angel, chilling out. Aquatic Pimp says, hi, Kismet and chat. Hope everyone is doing good. With a whole bunch of Twitch lits there. I am doing awesome. I was always having a good day whenever I get to hang out and stream with you guys. Pretty fun. Jazz has to say, Kiz, another one of my awesome mods, chilling out, backing me up. Keyblade Knight says, hi, Kiz. How's your day been? Twitch just updated on PS4, and now I can chat with you guys again. Yes, so it was. It was a PS4 issue. All right. See, they said to contact them because it was all on them. Evening, Kismet. Good evening, Calamal. Thanks for hanging out. I see Mr. Stabs hanging out as well. Says, hey, peeps. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. By the way, thanks, everybody, for backing me up. All my mods hanging out. I see Sister Wolf hanging out as well. Probably being a little chat ninja right now. Nope, there she is right there. Of course, the second I say that, that's when she shows up in the chat. There we go. Sometimes my mods are like just hiding in the corner, waiting to drop the Fate's hammer on everybody. Bam! There we go. And Lauren Ann Tucker in there. And Amethyst Laney also saying hi, Kiz and chat and mods. Awesome. Awesome. So we got a lot to do today, so I feel like just diving right in, getting it going on. So let me go ahead and connect to the server here while I'm thinking about it. There in the background. Again, be watching for more stuff coming down the line. If you haven't noticed it yet, by the way, there is finally that Twitch, finally the Razer link down below as well. One of my favorite products, of course, is the Naga. I can't use any other mouse anymore. It's so spoiled. Is the Naga. It's pretty epic. It's got, this is Naza Epic Chroma right here. It actually does different colors. You can make it just like do waves of colors, which is super cool. Thanks to my awesome supporters on the stream, which did get me the Naga, my favorite mouse that is out there. And it's also wireless too, which is pretty cool. But I always forget to put it in the charger, so I usually leave it wired because I also forget to unplug it once I have it charged. But that's the way it goes. The way it goes. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over. Boom. Down here. Oh, I'm not going stealth boy. Get out of there. So yeah, let's go ahead and switch down here. And again, as you saw pop up there, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red and even attach it to the top of my chat. So if you got any comment questions for me, I love interacting. I thought so. You're being a bit of a ninja in my side. I must have missed it earlier. But that's totally possible. Totally possible. So yeah, let's dive in. Now, we're working away on our mega build here. Now, I'm running out of time because I've only got a few more days, and then we're going to reset the whole thing, start all over again from scratch. What are we on right now? Day 220, so we got about 4 days to get stuff going here. Let me go ahead and turn my sound effects back on again. There we go. And make sure no one's talking to me in Discord. Now, let's see who's throwing the love here in the channel. Let's see who was the very first person to throw the love tonight. Let's see. Oh, Raz was number 1 with the love. Let's go ahead and give Raz 250 Kiz Caps, as well as Aquatic Pimp coming in. Another 250 Kiz Caps for Aquatic Pimp. And Keyblade Knight making it rain. Thank you so much. Curse Saucer also coming in with the host. We got Texas Vet coming in with the host as well. Monterey. We got Kellam and Keyblade Knight and Magic Wolf Lady. Oh, hi, Magic Wolf Lady. Thanks for coming in, hosting the channel. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Ah, there she is right there in the chat. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Hanging out, having a good time. Seeing how you love the Naga, doesn't it strain your hand from prolonged use, from being so small in the palm? Not at all. Not at all. It's actually very perfect for me. I don't have a monster hand. If you had a monster hand, I could understand. Like, there's some joysticks that I can't use because you got to have basically like a Godzilla hand. Because, I don't know, they're made for people with really massively humongous hands. I have very, like, artist hands, right? Very thin and normal-sized, as I like to call them. Normal-sized hands. Some people have very, you know, meat hooks, right? Very giant hands. For me, it is perfect. God, how do you know? Because I've used the Naga for quite a long time, and I've used it for, like, very, very long gaming sessions, and also doing stuff like in WoW, PvP for long periods of time, 10, 15 hours, and all of that. It works perfectly for me. Now, it's not for everybody, right? Of course, you got to find the thing that's perfect for you, but I strongly suggest it. If you have not tried out the Naga, I suggest to lock one of those in. Lock one of those in. And again, every time you do purchase one of those through the stream, it does help support the stream, and I appreciate it big time. Appreciate it big time up in here. So there we go. Since you're going to buy something anyways, you might as well. By the way, if you follow that link, you get a free, I think you get a free bag from that link. Is that what it said? Hold on. I got to go look. I got to go look. Yeah, they gave me like this cool thing to go and like say, hey, you can send this to your peeps and they get like something free. What is it? Yeah, you get a messenger bag. It's worth 50 bucks when you buy more than 150 bucks. Hey, that's a deal right there. Give me one of them bags too. I want one of those bags. How come you guys get the bag and I don't get the bag? I want a bag. So yeah, so save yourself some, get yourself some free loot when you buy yourself some loot. So there you go. Pretty epic. And yes, you wrecked that ship good. Jazz says, rig that ship. I don't get it. I don't get it. Did you see me wreck the ship on Luvatar's stream today? It was epic. I did not. I did not see it. But thanks for coming in, Luvatar. Thanks for hanging out. I did see the host. Thanks for everybody coming in from Luvatar's channel, as well as Sister Wolf with the host and Daniel the Red. All right, everybody, let's dive in. Now, we're going to need a whole lot of lead because, yet again, we've burnt nearly like 18,000 lead. What? Oh, my goodness. Nizro, does time fly, doesn't it? Starting us off already with a sub-love later, little bits. Little dragon hammer's gone and flying. Ro coming in also with a host. Thanks for nuking the stream. Can I move my host thing down just a little bit? Move my host thing down or move my little Kismet thing. What? Oh my gosh, look at all this sub-love coming in here. There we go. Nizzer with the 2 months of love and the only MMJR coming in also with the 3 months of sub-love. You know, that's really when you appreciate your viewers and appreciate people who sub, who actually resub. Because, you know, the first time you might go, okay, Kismet, you know, I like what you do. But then they got to decide to do it again. Or especially with Amazon Prime, where you have to do it every single month. Which I have to remember. I have a thing that alerts me to go in and update my Amazon Prime every time. So thank you so much for the love. And yeah, time does fly by, doesn't it? It does. It does fly by. I think we should start the stream off with an awesome Kismet Love Train. Now, if you've not seen the new Love Train, I did upgrade it and check it out. Even Saltbot's going to lend me a hand, telling you guys exactly what needs to be done.
Saltbot here. It is time for the Kismet Love Train. Put at, and then the awesome person's name in chat along with your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers. They will fly all over the stream to show support for all the love.
All right, you guys heard that, Saltbot. Let's do it. Let's blow it up in the chat. Let's go ahead and put that at Nizro and the only MMJR in the chat. Throw your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers. Maybe you got Luvatar emotes. Throw those in there. You got some Kismet emotes. Throw those in there, and they will fly all over the screen to show that love. Because that's what we do up in here. We show the love. Now, we're going to get these forges fired up. So let's get over here and get those going first before we go off and do some other stuff. Let's see. Actually, we probably should repair our blade traps first. Let's do that. Let's do that first today. We're going to be smart. Get that going on. Let's go check it out. All right. There we go. Thanks for the host. Tabbers McGee coming in, being a boss. Dropping that nuke on the stream, showing that love. Oh, always good to start with a stream with a love train. What? More sub love coming in from Heartless Misery. Put at Heartless Misery in there. 3-month sub love. Throw him in there too. You know what you do when you throw some love in the chat. You throw some more love in there. Let's hear it for Heartless Misery as well, everybody. Keep that love train going. Thanks for that resub love. Boom. Starting off awesome today. Starting off with a love train with that resub love. Oh, I can tell it's going to be an awesome night already. I can tell it's going to be an epic night. Let's do it. All right. Well, it's already fully repaired. I barely had to do anything there. All right. Let's keep going. What else we got here? Let's keep that going. Let's put some clay in there. Some raw iron. And we'll break down our stuff, and away it goes. More forged steel. Do your thing. Next one. We need some more raw iron, and we got plenty. We got plenty up in here. Now, it might be like, Kismet, dang, bro. Dang, bro, you got some serious amount of steel there. It's never enough. It's never enough. Bam. Now, let's see. We're going to get that one going. That one's going to need some clay as well. Oh, I got 6,000 on me right there. Let's go ahead and get that clay going on. So we got them both going. Over here, how are we looking? We need a full stack of clay for that one. Wow, we got plenty of clay, that's for sure. Doesn't look like we're going to run out of that. All right, what an epic start to the stream. Way to go, everybody. Thank you so much. Woo, back over here for that sub love. Look at that, already 3 of 5 already. Wow. Wow, nice job, everybody. Thanks for that sub love. Appreciate it. Big time. I see Final Nightmare in there saying hi. What's up, Final Nightmare? Let's see. A whole bunch of people saying hi to each other. I love to see that all the time. What? More sub love coming in. Jazz says, my turn. Been a great 3 months, kids. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Jazz Sands. Thanks for the love up in here. Wow. That's what I love to see here at the top of the stream. Lots and lots of love. We're going to give you a love train here in just a second. We'll let everybody go ahead and do some hosts for a little bit and any other sub loves. We'll go ahead and give Heartless Misery and Jazz Sands a full love train here in just a moment. Kiz, more achy breaky ankle, huh? Oh, yeah, you know it. You know it. I'm going to have to stock up on lots and lots of splints tonight, I'm sure. Okay, and we got more raw iron, or forged steel, going on. We got raw iron melted down. We got forged steel going there. Looking good. Now, these over here. What? Texas vet coming in. This is insane. Brother, thought I would show you some hurricane sub love. I hope you're being safe over there in Texas. I hope you're being safe. You and Pokey up in Texas up in there, and all my viewers here in Texas as well. I hope you're being safe. I hope you're far from harm. I hope it gets a very quick recovery down there. That sucks when a big storm comes in and sits right over your state. So thank you very much for that sub love. Oh man, you guys are making me feel awesome today. You're gonna make me smile all night long. Wow, with all this love. So again, we're gonna get that sub train going here in just a second. I'm gonna get these forges fired up. We're gonna get that love train fired back up. So what do we need in here? We need glass up in here. So let's get that fired up first. And again, sometimes I just like to turn it on right away since I'm in the game. Get it fired up as quick as possible, and then I can always kind of stack this up a little bit more later on. Of course, we've actually got some glass that we can take out of there and put that as well. So again, what I do is I look at the lowest thing. Right now it's the glass. And we want to get a bunch of sand over here. By the way, while we're waiting, we can actually make a bunch of sand too. Right over here, we can just say crush sand. Say, let's get about 18,000 sand going over there. Right after we pull all this concrete out of here. So there we go. We'll go ahead and stack our concrete up in here. We'll take the sand and we'll double stack the full stacks right over here. Like so. There we go. Doesn't really matter how you stack those, just as long as they equal 6,000 in the end. Put that back up there. Okay, looking good there. And again, we're working on our bulletproof glass for the Sky Garden. Now, if you're new to my stream, you've never seen the Sky Garden before, there it is, and its beauty. It is massive. It is the Mega Sky Garden, because it's way up high, out of the way, no mobs will bother you in there. And once we have the ceiling filled in, then birds won't get you either. So you can literally just stay in there and be nice and safe from birds or whatever that's trying to get you, including crawlers or whatever. As well as we have it connected to our main base here, which is our command center, and of course our mega kill box. And we happen to be out here. You can see we got a couple trees grew up out there. We have to cut those down. Get ourselves some more wood. And as you can see, we've got a cement pad all the way around. Or as someone said last night, this is the cement biome. As you can see, we spent a lot of time, of course, cutting all that out and then putting down a whole bunch of frames and then filling them in with concrete. Turned out awesome. You can see we have the start of our little freeway we started last night. That's going to go that way and then eventually all the way around and back this way. And then also, we might even take it all the way into the city. What depends on how much time we have before we reset the servers a week from, or on Monday of this week. Now again, if you want to be part of the reset, if you want to be part of our community server or our teamwork server, just follow that link that my mod's going to put in the chat to Discord. It's going to be awesome. Your blade traps, how do they get headshots? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Why don't we go take a look? Why don't we go take a look? Let's make sure I've got some bullets at the ready in case I need to snipe some peeps. Always good to get some good sniping in right at the beginning of my playthrough. Nobody to snipe? Oh. Oh. Sad face. Sad panda. That's how you get the headshots with the blade trap. It's actually lifted up by one off of the ground. As you can see, and I have the supports coming from up above, which actually turned out really amazing. Probably one of my favorite builds, or if not the favorite build of the kill box. You can see they're up really high. They're filled in with concrete, and then, of course, steel over the top to keep them from breaking. But the actual blade traps themselves cannot be upgraded to steel, which is a bummer, which I wish it could, because then it'd make them even stronger. But what I have here is I have a ramp, so it forces the mobs to run up and fall down in there. They can't get out. And then, of course, it then chops them up. Of course, crawlers can try to crawl out. Oh my gosh, Ro with a song request there. Scared me. Scared me. So yeah, basically they just go in there, and that's how you get the headshot with the blade trap. You use inverse blade traps. You lift them up one block off the ground. And we have it perfectly sized, so our actual base is exactly the right size. So you can do so many blade traps across, which in this case is 5. And then so many blade traps long, which again is by 5. So you can see 5 by 5 on each side, if you think of it on that side. Now, of course, you don't count the corners. It's 3 on that side, and it's 3 on this side, like this. So it's like 3 per side, and then, of course, you have the corner ones. And it's perfectly made at that size and pre-thought out so that the interior spot is exactly the right size, so that there's no gap between the blade traps. And as well. And, of course, we were testing here. We built a kind of half a pyramid here to test to see if the mobs would run up the ramp instead of actually running and trying to hit the ramp side of the base. And it does work. It does work pretty good. You can see very little damage. They don't try to break into the base all that often. Now, occasionally, some mobs do. Which you can see we've kind of upgraded those particular spots wherever they're trying to break through. And I could upgrade the whole thing if I wanted to. But I only upgrade the parts in which they try to break through to get into the lower base. Now we move the lower base up to the upper base, which you can see is magnificently huge. Monster huge. Up there, we moved everything up there now, so they don't attack this bottom part at all really much. They actually run toward the inner part here, and they fall into the blade traps and die, which is awesome, which is what I like them to do. Because this affords us to not have a subterranean base. We have 0 subterranean base. We have had no subterranean base in this particular playthrough. We built it at ground level. Now, some people are like, Kismet, why don't you just build a subterranean base and then offset it by about 40 or 50, and you never have to worry about all the screamers and that kind of stuff. It's too easy. It's too easy to do that. We also, this time, we surrounded the trader, so we'd be nice and close to the trader, as well as we could sell stuff to the trader or get all sorts of other materials from the trader as well. But I think in the future, we're going to build away from it so we don't have to listen to them say it's about to close all the time. Again, the Gwen's Mega Sky Garden up there at the top. So that's how you get the headshots from the blade traps. Turn them upside down. Now, you can also turn them sideways. You can do them vertical as well. Some people do that. I like them to be upside down because then it does a lot of damage to their head, especially cops, irradiated cops and radiated ferals. It does a lot more damage to their faces. To their faces. Though vertical ones do help with mobs who get up real close to your base. I think probably in the next build, I'm going to use, instead of using 50 rounds, I'm going to go ahead and use kind of cement, the small cement supports, as well as use some vertical blades to protect them from getting too close to the base, and then some horizontal ones to chop off their heads, and then if they keep somehow managing to get by those, then it will go ahead and also chop them vertically. And I think actually the kill box is going to get even smaller. My goal is to make it more elaborate and make it more awesome, but also to reduce the amount of materials and things that you need to make it. So, of course, make it more efficient in that way. And as you can see, we got everything running in here, so we're good in here. Let's go ahead and offload some of this building materials we were using yesterday. I had to sneeze there. I didn't want to sneeze in your guys' ears. I try to mute it. Some people you're in there streaming, they're like, ah, blah, right in your ear, and you're like, oh my gosh, my earlobes. My earlobies. I busted my earlobies. There we go. Hey, brother. Thanks so much, Texas. Thanks for hanging out. I actually woke myself to say hi this once. Adulting is hard when you wake getting to work 4:15. Well, thank you, Amethyst. Thanks for coming in and showing that love. Appreciate it. Text said, wow, hello, everyone. We are okay so far. A few friends and family lost homes and in the thick of it, but wanted to make sure. Popped in the channel to show some love to kids in the Kismet Army while I still have a bit of power. Well, thank you, Texas Bat. Appreciate that, bro. I hope you stay safe, man. Hopefully you can still afford to go to TwitchCon. I hope to see you there. We're going to have an amazing day. Maybe you can think about that. It'll take your mind off your troubles just a little bit today. Hopefully we can show you some love here in the stream. We'll get that Kismet love train going here in just a minute. Kismet, I want to take a moment to say, man, your dedication, enthusiasm, and genuine heartfelt words to your group is great. I've watched many streams, and they don't give half the effort you do, man. Much respect. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Black Ratos. Appreciate that. Hopefully I said your name right. If I didn't, then just consider it part of my charm. I'm going to go ahead and put that in my nice things that people say. I do appreciate that greatly. Yes, I do work on my streams 7 days a week. I work about 110 hours a week now because I can. See, now, if life is about perspective. You know, if you can't do something, that's all you want to do, right? If you can't do something, you just want like, oh man, I wish I could, right? But then because when you can, you don't even think about it. It's just a second nature. Okay, I can go and I can get up out of bed and I can work 40 hours a week and I can work 60, 80 hours a week, no problem. But when you can't do that, then you like cherish that one thing. You're like, man, I sure wish I could do that anymore. So I worked on it for years now, and now I'm doing pretty great right now. I've learned to manage my conditions in such a way that I can get up every day, work on a bunch of stuff, like all the t-shirt stuff I worked on today. I love those pillows. Aren't those pillows cool? If you like those pillows, throw one in the chat. I think those pillows are awesome. Yeah, those came out great. You know, not this is extra stuff for you guys in community. If you want to support the stream and get some awesome loot, bam, go for it. It's up to you. You don't have to buy it, though. I do appreciate people just hanging out in the stream. Never require anybody to donate or to sub to the channel. But I do appreciate everybody who does, because that's what keeps the lights on. That's what keeps me streaming here. And, of course, every time somebody does do, like, sub or donate or whatever, first thing I think of is, oh, what can we do with that? Oh, we can get my mods to TwitchCon, and, oh, we can get a sub server for everybody. So I think that's always the way I think. I think of in that way of just, you know, building it up and making more fun for everybody. That's how I think of it. So, yeah, that's just me. That's who I am. There we go. Oh, yeah, a whole bunch of ones in the chat. Love that pillow. I thought it came out awesome. Awesome. Let's see. And thanks again. I put that in my nice things that people say. I appreciate that, Black Ratos. Kevin, I love how you have different color pillars in your kill box. I know, huh? Isn't that cool? Yeah, we did that so it'd be easier to visually see the different levels here as well. Like you have the purple level, which is the bottom here, and then all of these here, that's Chewy having fun. He went through and colored that. I believe that was Chewy. I don't know if somebody else came through and did it, but Chewy's having a fun coloring stuff in. He also made us a little dance revolution out here. Hold on, I gotta get my sound effect ready every time I open this door. There we go. And you see we go do a little dancing going on up in here. Do some dance revolution. I didn't know Chewy was such a great interior decorator. He also colored in all of the boxes and everything like that. Did a good job because he, if you think about it, he actually was thinking about it, right? So he had the raw cement, which is white, the finished cement, which is kind of more gray, which visually gives it stone and sand, which is yellow, gives you a more visual clue. Not bad, not bad. Chewy knows what he's doing. And it choose some good materials for trying to recognize all that stuff, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and put that away. We don't need all this wood. I cut that down yesterday. I'll probably go cut some more down here in a bit. This is black iron. Let's put that in there. And we'll get our glass. We'll go ahead and put our walkways back. And we're going to come back to that later. We got plenty of repair kits for going out and using our nail gun. I think we're doing good there. Oh, wow. Look at all that steel upgrade paste right there. Ooh, let's go use that.
Just to let you folks know that Trader Joel's will be closing soon.
All right. Now, it's kind of hard to tell where I've already pasted when it's colored. I think I've got all of it. We'll find out in a second, won't we? Oh, I need some steel. Need some steel first. Making it rain. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, you can lead coming in with the 10 bits. Also, trying to knock me off the bit boss. Again, if you knock me off the bit boss and if you're the bit boss at the end of the night, you're going to get 10,000 Kiss Caps toward our contests and giveaways. And speaking of contests and giveaways, you see what happened right over there?
Now closed.
Thanks for telling me. See what happened right over there? That's right. We've got that 5 of 5 sub goal. Whenever we hit that, you all get 10,000 Kiss Caps right here in the stream. Mods, go ahead and dish it out while we go ahead and start up another love train, of course, for the excellent and amazing supporters of the stream here. Again, Heartless Misery, Jazz Sands, and, of course, Texas Vet with the 3-month sub love. All 3 of them 3 months. Look at that. That's dedication. They're trying to get those excellent sub badges, which I'm trying to get finished up and get to you guys as soon as possible. But here we go. So I'm not going to tell you again. Let's do it.
Saltbot here. It is time for the Kismet love train. Put at, and then the awesome person's name in chat along with your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers. They will fly all over the stream to show support for all the love.
And away we go on another love train. Let's do it, everybody. Look, you unlocked a fountain. Ha Look at that love. Look at that love going on. All right. That stuff's all filled in. I think I already did all of this. Well, let's just double check it anyway. Oh, yeah. I think that's all done. Yep. Yeah, those are all done. What else to use this with? What else should we use our stuff on? I guess we could use it on these support poles. Let's do that. Of course, the support pole is going to take the most damage toward the bottom. We want to go ahead and put that in. Now, of course, this upgrade is going to be 12,000 instead of 10,000. So that means they're going to have to go through 12,000, then 10,000, then 6,000, then 3,000 to damage your stuff. So at this point, you're really getting going on. I think that ought to last for quite a while. Bam. Wow, that's an awesome upgrade. There we go. Well, that's filled in. Nice. Well, let's go all the way then. Nice. That's cool looking. Look at that deal. That is cool. Got a white base. That's neato. Neato. I like it. Now, of course, this paste here, you can in the PC version, you have to buy it at the trader. I know that on console, people have told me that you can buy it, or I mean, create it, which is cool. Craft it up. That is pretty awesome. I like that. Of course, Chewy came in here and colored this all in. He was having a good old time. Good old time being the official decorator of the stream. I appreciate that love. You should be sponsored by the Fun Pimps with how much awesome stuff you have done now. I'd love to be sponsored by the Fun Pimps. I think the Fun Pimps have created nothing short of genius in this game. I especially love the frames. I especially love the style of their game. Again, I am not a zombie player. I mean, if you've converted me over to play the game, and I love playing it so much, then you're doing something right. Because I typically don't play this type of game. I would never play this type of game if it wasn't so incredibly fun because of the crafting. It wasn't so incredibly fun because of the teamwork. And the Horde Nights are super fun. I mean, tons of stuff coming at you, trying to snipe them, like trying to survive and all of that. That's actually very fun. It's a lot of fun gameplay, and they did the smart thing. See, that's what I give a lot of credit to the Fun Pimps. They did the smart thing where they put the fun in first, and then they worried about all the graphics and fancy stuff later on. That's the way to do it when you're developing a game, much like Minecraft did, right? They put the fun in first, and then they added features as they went along, which is just nothing short of genius. That's a genius idea, right? And, you know, you got to be patient, though, because it is alpha, and, you know, you just take your time, and over time, they'll just keep adding all sorts of awesome features to it. And, of course, they're combining kind of a couple of my favorite things, of course, building, and then, of course, the kind of the action of Fallout, too. So that's what they kind of aimed for, was kind of Minecraft meets Fallout, right? And then a kind of a huge open world where you can just build whatever you want. You can I could tear that entire city down, by the way. If I wanted to, I can literally go over here with my team. It might take a while. But I go there and I could tear that entire city down if I wanted to. I just make it into a parking lot. If I wanted to. I could tear the whole thing down. I could dig the entire world down to bedrock if I wanted to. It's all up to me. I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. I can build whatever I want. I can go wherever I want. Really, the gameplay is all based on me, right? Or all based on my team, what my team wants to do. There's no set gameplay. You don't have to go to A to B to C to D like old traditional games like from the 90s where you had to go A, B, C, D. That was it. That's all you could do, right? You couldn't have like an open free world. The only real games that had like open free world were like the Fallout series. That's why the Fallout series is so awesome. Because I don't have to go search for my kid. I could go work on settlements, which is typically what I do. Or I could go do whatever I wanted, right? And there's a lot of other examples of that. Where you could just go be what you wanted. Now, also the thing about Fallout is you're not just the hero, right? You're not just the hero all the time. You can make great choices or choices that are kind of questionable. You could just go and kill everybody if you wanted to. It's up to you, right? Your choices make a difference in the game, in the outcome of the game, and how people interact with you, which is why I love the Fallout series as well. And this game is very much, you know, how well you work together as a team, or how well you know the game, or how well you work on building bases and acquiring knowledge on how to do that stuff. It really has a huge effect on your gameplay. And as you can see, we're killing it because we have a lot of knowledge. Of course, we've done a lot of building together. We have a lot of people who work together toward a common goal. So it makes it a lot easier to play when you have a lot of awesome people working together. There we go. Oh, Miss Gurley hanging out, saying hello in the chat. Everybody say hello to Miss Gurley. Another amazing streamer. Can we get a shout out for Miss Gurley in the chat, please, if we haven't already got one? She's an amazing streamer as well. If you have not discovered her yet, let me get back out of the love train. Whoop. If you haven't discovered her yet, amazing streamer. We've gone over there, raided her a couple times because I like to raid people, and then when they think I'm not going to raid them again, they come back and get them again. Out of nowhere. Try to make their night a little bit better. So thanks again. She's such a sweetheart over there. Really great streamer, by the way. Just sight unseen. Just click on her name and just hit follow her. Check her out next time she streams. She's amazing. Kids, I think I'm going to break a finger doing the disco during the love train. With all my equipment around here. There we go. No finger break it. Look out. Tear down the city and erect a Kismet Mega City 1. There we go. Speaking of awesome people, Proof CSGO coming in with the sub love. Oh, man, you guys are making me smile today. You're just making my night tonight. Thank you so much for that resub. Happy 2 months, kids. Thank you so much for us, CSGO. Appreciate that big time. We're going to give you a love train here in just a minute. But you know what we need to do? We hit that sub goal. We hit it. Did we drop the 10,000 kids caps on everybody mods? Did we dish it? Yes, Dark Angel dished it out to you guys. Thank you so much for that. As well as, yeah, we do, Jazz Sands. I'm going to be working on that tomorrow. So much. It's just a massive list of stuff. I knock a few of them off, and then they just keep going and going and going. But I'm making big strides right now. Big strides. Getting stuff done. So yeah, speaking of awesome stuff, let's see. That girl from last night raid was such epic fail. Wasn't it, Nizro? Yeah. Because what happened was I have it reduced down when I'm looking over here on my side machine. And it was covering up the part which said that it was a VOD. And we've done it accidentally before, too. You know, such is life. You make mistakes. Whatever. It happens. She missed out by VODing. Now, I don't VOD on purpose because I don't like that moment when somebody comes in, says, hey, Kismet, how you doing? Oh, I'm glad to see you. Oh, man, I've never seen you stream at this time. And then they feel stupid when they realize that I'm not talking to them live. That I'm talking to you live right now. Hello, everybody. I'm live. All of you. Right now. Dogmeat is live. He's right here. Hold up. So yeah, I don't like that feeling when people feel dumb, and that's how I felt, and I'm sure a lot of you felt once we figured out that it was VODing right that moment. And I really liked her I really liked her stream title too. That was a bummer. But that's okay. Then we said, you know what, everybody relocate, go over here, raid this other person, because I prefer to raid people who are live. So we missed that part, and that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes that happens. Just roll on with life when you make a mistake. You're going to make a mistake. Calziopia! Big hi to Miss Gurley. And yes, Kismet, she is an awesome streamer too. She certainly is. Amazing. She's doing what she loves as well. She's had some medical setbacks like I have. But you know what? She did the same thing. She got out of bed and she said, you know what? I'm going to do something I love to do every day. She's doing it right now. So big love to her as well. I have another passenger, so I have to go for a minute. Hopefully I'll be back. Thanks, Kevin, for the kind words. Oh, you're welcome. Well, say hello to your passenger from everybody in the stream. There we go. Let's keep going, everybody. What's up, girlie? Great name, by the way. Great streaming name. Will you go and pick a streaming name, by the way, everybody? Make sure that you pick a name you can get on all the social medias and that Twitch might partner one day. If you pick, you know, my smelly butt or something like that, you know, that probably is not going to get you partnered, but you never know. You never know. I don't know, but probably tough to get partnered with that name. And I've seen ones that are far worse, and then people are like, Kismet, how do I get partnered? I'm like, well, first change your name, bro. You got to change that name. Actually, Pokey's one of those people. I told him to change his name as well, and so did Banlish. Told him to change his name, saying, yeah, I don't know if you're going to get partnered with that one, bro. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But Pokey's awesome over there. Make sure to show him some love. Of course, do we give a shout out to Texas as well? Let's give a shout out to Texas. Who else came in with the love up in here? Louvatar, we should have gave him a shout out. I've been slacking here. My mods are probably on top of it anyway. My mods are probably on top of it, but let's give them another shout out anyway. Let's give Texas and Louvatar another shout out. If you guys have not discovered them, also amazing streamers, by the way. Some of them play 7 Days to Die. Some of them play other games as well. But again, I like to turn everybody on to awesome streamers out there. Let you figure out if that's your type of favorite streamer. Hit that follow button. You never know. You never know. You might find somebody new. That's how I've met a lot of amazing people here on Twitch, is simply going out there and seeing who else is in the community, right? Go out there and be a part of the community that you like playing in. Like, I love the 7 Days to Die community. There's a lot of really epically nice people in the community. A lot of cool people who you can learn from. Oh, well, that guy learned this thing, and the other person learned the other thing. And they're super nice, right? They're not so not too much ego involved there. Sometimes people get really ego involved. Like, you know, you go into a streamer, and I've had this happen to me. I forget who it was. I think it was a Star Citizen streamer. And I went in there and I said, hey, what's this ship all about? And they basically told me to go Google it. And I'm like, whoa, I can't believe you just said that to your audience. I can't believe you just told me off and that you're too busy to talk to your community, right? That's all I said. I didn't say it meanly. I didn't say that. I said, oh, wow, what's this ship all about? Why is what's its use and all of that? He's like, go Google it. I'm like, all right. How about I leave your stream and never come back? How about that instead? So don't do that, people. Don't do that. Because, you know, if you want to get affiliate, if you want to get partnered, you know who gets you there? All the people hanging out in your chat. There's the people that get you to affiliate, not you. Not just you. Of course, it's got to take you to put in a lot of extra work, too. But you got to remember that the people that get you there are your most valuable people sitting in the chat right now. These are the people I value most. Every single person hanging in my chat every single night. No matter what game I'm playing, bam, there they are. Every night going, Kismet, we got your back. Kismet, we love what you do, man. You make us happy. You make us smile. You guys make me smile. It's a two-way street, right? Two-way street showing that love. So make sure to appreciate your community if you want to be a streamer. And also go out and, you know, network with people. Check out other people in the same community as you. A lot of cool peeps out there. You never know, you discover somebody new. I am always watching Twitch, and I not only watch Twitch just to watch about the games or whatnot, but I also watch Twitch to see everybody else's style, right? Now, I don't like to copy other people's style and other people's stuff. I like to have my own unique style, which is, I think, a big reason why I did get partnered eventually, is that I have my own style, my own stuff that I developed. You know, super looting and doing all of that stuff, and Sparkle the Legendary Gamer Dog and all my silly stuff I do here on stream. Woo, look at that! Oh, my goodness, we almost got that whole side done. So close. And I think that's a reason why you get partnered, is because you're uniquely different than everybody else. You're the same as everybody else. That's the way it is. But what's uniquely different about you? What's your stream all about? You gotta find out why you're streaming first. And it really does help. For me, I like to inspire other people. Like you guys are inspiring me, and I'm trying to inspire you right back again. Because you know what? Life isn't easy. And anybody who tells you it's easy, they're lying to your face. They're saying, oh, well, get this exercise machine. You're going to lose 590 pounds. You're not. Because you know what? Because you've got to do it. You got to get up every day and go on that treadmill and run on that treadmill. You got to get up every day, and instead of choosing them donuts, you've got to choose to have a healthy breakfast and a healthy lunch. And like me, I went running yesterday. I've been just running very lightly, and I haven't been running all that much. Been working mostly on upper body. But I'm like, no, today I'm really going to push myself. I'm going to see how many miles, because usually I can run about 1.5 miles, because I get really dizzy when I really stress myself out when I'm running heavily. So I said, no, today, that's it. I'm going to bulldog it here, and I'm just going to run as fast as I can. As long as I ran a couple miles, which is pretty awesome. Now, I run a couple miles in like 30 minutes, so it's not like I'm running a mile a minute or something like that, because, of course, my conditions and things like that, I could fall and injure myself. But I ran 2 miles. But I'm paying for it today because my legs are wrecked. You know how it is, you go to the gym and you're like, you feel just fine, and you know, you've been fine all that night, and then the next morning you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, my legs. So my legs are like that today. They're wrecked. They're totally wrecked. Now, I haven't forgotten about our awesome giveaway we're about to do for you guys. That's right. Thanks to everybody. All those mods gave you guys 10,000 Kiss Caps. So you guys are ready for an awesome giveaway. Now, we hit, again, 40 retweets. We're going to give another one away. You guys are going to win some epic loot right now. Not at the end of the stream. Not in a future stream, but right this moment, because you guys are here right now, and that's a smart thing to do. Be here at every stream, right at the top of the stream. That's the way to do it. And boom, I say I'm going to give something away. I give it away. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Let's do it. Let's see. What do we want to give away today? I don't know. I'm feeling some Tomb Raider today. I'm feeling some Tomb Raider Game of the Year edition. That feels pretty epic. That feels like something I think a lot of you would want to play. Tomb Raider, amazing series, by the way. I want to play some Tomb Raider. Why am I not playing no Tomb Raider? That's awesome. Awesome. All right, everybody. Now, normally I go ahead.
Trader Joel's is now open.
Thank you for letting me know. Normally I go ahead and let you guys pick, but I want to go ahead and get this going so we get back to it here. We got a lot of lead to collect and a lot of glass to get going. Let's see. For that sub love. There we go. I'm going to give everybody a free ticket, so if you just wandered into my stream, you still got a chance. You still got a chance of winning. Now, of course, again, if you are a subscriber, you're going to have 3 times chance to win as well. And I'm going to show you how to do that here in just a second. Let me go ahead and get it started. There we go. Got it started in the chat. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you a bit on how to be part of our giveaways and contests. Bam, right here. Go ahead and open up Vault 45. That's where all your Kiz Caps or my point system or loyalty reward system is stored. Now, if you want to be part of the giveaway, it goes exclamation point loot. Check how much loot you got, like a whole bunch of people are doing right now in the chat. Then you go exclamation point ticket and space, just ticket with no S. And then you put up to 10,000 Kiz Caps in there to have a better chance. Now, I just gave you 10,000, so you've got maximum. So if you want to use maximum, you're welcome. If you don't want to, bam, go ahead and use as much as you want. Now, Garrett says 1 ticket per Kiz Cap, or per point system, or per point. And you can use as much as you want. So it's up to you guys right now. Now, I'm going to give you, let's give you a good, say, 10, 15 minutes to let everybody come in. I'm going to let all of our Kismet Army know via Twitter as well. And they got a shot right now to win that epic loot. There we go. Bam. In our giveaway, that sub love. Bam, a Rooney. Like so. Boom. Oh, I forgot to say what I'm giving away. Giving away, let's see, we're giving away Tomb Raider Game of the Year Edition. Bam! There we go. Perfect. All right, throwing that out there. Good to go. We're going to give that about 10-15 minutes. Kids, that's called Jello Legs. I know, Keyblade 9. I was going to finish mowing the lawn, too. I mowed like half or 3/4 of the lawn the other day. And I was going to go mow the lawn today, and I'm like, that's not happening. That's not happening. Yeah, we're going to have to let those rest for good, but that's okay. When that happens, that means that you got to pay the price. You got to pay the price for everything. Don't think you're going to get away with losing weight without paying some sort of price. And the price is you don't get to eat all that bad food that you really love to eat. Like me, I love some pizza, I love some cake, I love all that stuff. Wow, resub love also 3 months down, many more to go. Aw, thank you so much. Boom, blowing it up. Blowing it up in there. Thank you so much for that love. We're going to go ahead and do another love train here for both you guys. For that love train, love again for Professor CSGO and Dark Angel. I believe we done it. Did we do it for them yet? I don't know. I'm getting so amazingly overwhelmed with all the love tonight. That's why I call it overburdened with love. I hear some mobs getting chopped up finally. All right, one more love train while I go ahead and get prepped and ready to go out and get a whole bunch of lead. Let's do it.
Saltbot here. It is time for the Kismet love train. Put at, and then the awesome person's name in chat along with your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers. They will fly all over the stream to show support for all the love.
All right, here we go, everybody. Start up that love train. Let's do it. We're also got a giveaway going right now for Tomb Raider Game of the Year Edition. You can win it live here right on stream, even if you just wandered in the stream. If you just came into my stream, you're like, hey, I kind of like this Kismet guy. I like free loot. I think I'm going to put exclamation point ticket space and put 1. You got one ticket for free. You might as well at least put one in there. You might as well take a shot at it. You might win with just one ticket. I've seen people do it before. I've seen them do it. Oh, look at all this love coming in already. Look at that. Holy moly. Look at all that love. See, Luvitar's emotes in there as well. Look at that. Showing that love. Now, all your emotes that you put in the chat are going to fly all over the screen here. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome feature up in there. Okay, I got plenty of gas. Got my poncho. I don't know what happened to my jacket. Where'd my bike go? This way. I lost my jacket again. Me and that jacket. What the heck did I do with that jacket? I don't know what it is in me and that jacket, but it loves to go hide. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. Totally gone. Oh, well. See, that's clothing and armor. What we got up here at the top? Recipes. No coats? Huh. That's weird. No coats. That is pretty weird. Huh. Well, we'll just go ahead and use a jacket. Suit jacket. Look at me all snazzy. Look at that. Getting all snazzy with my red shorts and my special coat jacket. I've resolved to never wear a tie again. If I can help it. All right. Oh, our glass is filling up there. Looking good. How about over here? We got a little bit of lead. A little bit of lead. Let's see if we can go ahead and get a little bit of glass plate going. There we go. How about over here? Not quite. Not quite enough. Suit jacket is plus 30 temp, Kiz. Yep, I got it. Luvitar says, never mind. I want my red jacket. I have a very specific outfit that I have to wear. I have a red jacket somewhere. It's a really nice jacket. I always wear a red shirt and red shorts. I don't care. I don't care if they're like the worst ever, quality rise. I have a certain shorts that I wear. Wow, look at all that stuff up in the trader box. Yeah, I don't know what happened to all my stuff. Must have put it in a box again. I'll have to hunt it down. There it is! I put it in the drop box. See, I have a very specific coat. I can't wear the other coats. I have to wear that one. But also, by the way, it's also plus 40 in there as well, and this one's plus 30. So there we go. Now I got my red jacket on. And let's take a look. Oh, now we're looking good. See how it all blends together? It totally doesn't blend together at all. But that's cool. There we go. There we go. I prefer the Black Duster myself. Yeah, the Black Duster does look pretty cool. All right, whoop, back we go again. Again, thank you to Dark Angel, my mega supporter, by the way. Incredibly huge supporter of the stream. Appreciate that love. Let's see right up here. Bump, get that out of there. There we go. Newest Windows feature is ready to install. Remind me tomorrow. No, don't remind me tomorrow. Don't remind me ever. Windows. By the way, I finally disabled those sticky keys. It's really easy. You go in and you just say sticky keys. Off. Very, very easy. I always put that stuff off. But that update, I have killed the update, but it still comes up and asks me if I want to do the update, and I just ignore it. Because it just won't let me say no. It won't say no, I don't want to do the update. I don't ever want to do the update. My machine does not like the update, and I had to kill it. I had to go in. You can magically go in and use a little program to kill out those updates so it doesn't actually do the update, because it basically just doesn't ever do it. Because my machine is a very custom machine versus like a standard Windows machine. I'm also using the Pro version of Windows, so it doesn't like it. It don't like it. And I don't want to sit and troubleshoot. I want to play some games. Microsoft. Trying to play some games up in here. Bam! And away we go. How are we looking at retweets? Oh, we got 10 retweets so far. Now, again, if you guys want to do a giveaway on top of the giveaway already, go ahead and follow that link. I'll go ahead and throw it in the chat for you here. Again, for every 5 retweets, we give you some more Kiz Caps, so you'll have more for these contests and giveaways. You might have had more right now you can put toward the thing. You never know. You never know. Bam! Drop that down. Get this going on. Now, I'm trying to get to the next level of subs as well, so we can unlock another emote. Whoa! Oh, that was that was close. That was close. So I'm trying to get to the next level here, trying to push to get that, I think I'm on 13th emote. That would be pretty epic. I've already got it going, by the way, in anticipation, because I think you guys are awesome. I think if you do enjoy the stream, you will consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm going to keep bringing you as best content as I can, and we're going to have some fun. Now, tonight what we're going to do is basically just run around and find as many kind of surface level lead that we can. Now, yesterday we did a whole bunch of lower level stuff where we were going underground, getting a massive amount of lead from that too. And we can do that also later if we need to, but we're going to do a whole bunch of surface stuff. Now, the best place to go, of course, is the grassy area. We're going to head our way over there. And I like to go in straight lines, personally myself. I like to go straight to where I want to go, and then we're going to go around and we're going to use the map to find the different spots where the lead is. And then grab all that lead. So we're just going to do a lot of surface level. Now, also, there's little white boulders that are incredibly amazing to get those. But they don't put really a lot of lead, but they do put a good amount of just about everything. But I don't need all the other stuff now. I need just massive quantities of lead. So we're going to buzz over here to our mine, but we're not going to actually go down in the mine, though we have lots of mine area we could do down there. We're going to just go ahead and, woo, look out, everybody. Coming through. We're just going to go ahead and go over the grassy area, and hopefully this rain lets up, because whenever I'm streaming, for some reason, it's got to rain constantly. There we go. All right, wow, that was like weird, right? Because I just said it, and then all of a sudden it was like, and then the rain went away. I think it, and it happens. That's amazing. That's amazing. There we go. Evil Kiss Knievel, yeah, exactly. I thought I was going to take a lot of damage there, but apparently not. Apparently not. Now, again, if you have a comment or question for me, my name is Kismet. Feel free to use my name in the chat. It highlights in red. Boom, right to the top of my chat. And stays there. And stays there until I look back at my chat, which I look at very often because it's right here on my other monitor. And I will get back to you. I do love interacting here in the chat. I find it very fun. So there's coal there, and that's the plains area. Typically is coal. And how do we find the various areas where that stuff is? Well, let's zoom in. See the little black dots? That's telling us where that stuff could be. So we're going to go ahead and go right here. Now, some of the stuff we have already looted. But let's go look some more and see if we've got any places that might have respawned as well. Aha! Yeah, looking good right there. Let's go ahead and get our auger. Because the auger is what makes everything wonderful in life. Bam! Augered that sucker. There we go. So we got that one. And we see some areas here. But I'm like, wow, does that mean that there is some lead right there on the road? Well, let's go find out and see. Now, some of you right now might be triggered by, Kismet, there's a whole bunch of loot drops, bro. Go get those loot drops. I let my team get the loot drops. I let my team do it. She's like, hey, Kismet, it tricked me, bro. It tricked me. It had a little dark stuff on the map, but it didn't do it. Well, because those are cars, obviously. Those are cars on the map. Not going to get any lead from that. But let's go ahead and look here inside the town at this one. Let's see if this one is lead. Aha! So you can also find it inside the towns as well. Alright, let's get a little bit of our practice sniping in. Go ahead and seek high ground. Hold on, right there. In the bushes. I could zoom in, but that's not fun. I like to shoot really far out. See if I can still get them. There we go. Now we're getting warmed up. Look at that. Look at that whole building there. That's cool. But there's a ton of loot in there. Oh, well. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. People are like, Kismet, go loot that stuff. Yeah, I'll get around to it. I'll get around to it. So we're just going to basically hop from one little area to the next here. Gotta be aiming in the right direction. So we're just going to hop from one little area to the next. Instead of going down underneath and looting all of that lead down there, literally you can just go and use your map to great effect. And do a whole bunch of surface mining. So how much did we get so far? So far we've got about 1,000. Not too bad. Not too bad for just surface mining. And again, just keep looking around. Again, that'd be a car there. These will all be cars. Let's go up this way. We haven't explored any of that yet, so let's go up that way. Now, the way I'm looking around, by the way, is just to move my mouse kind of side to side as well, which helps me a lot. And, of course, I'm right-clicking to set that little waypoint. Uh-oh, am I getting hungry? Oh, I'm getting hot, too. See? It's always something. Get my poncho on. Poncho! Alright, where'd it go? Back. Says it's right here. I don't think so. Oh, we're just exploring it. There's nothing there, actually. Let's go up this way. See what we can find. See what we can find just by exploring around. Now, again, these boulders right here are awesome. If you want to get a whole bunch of random stuff. If you want to get a whole bunch of random stuff, auger the heck out of these things. Watch this. Watch how much stuff I get just from these boulders. Lauren Tucker says, Kismet, take your coat off. Kismet, with the failfish. Kismet, when are you getting back to the old Republic? Says Sithbound. Probably not. I actually closed the guild in there, which is a huge bummer. I really enjoyed Star Wars The Old Republic. But they did, yet again, make a huge mistake and change all the loot rules, which, of course, ticked off all my people. And they decided to stop playing, which is a bummer. And then they changed it back, or they fixed it. And then I said, okay, everybody, we're going to go try it again. But nobody wanted to try it again. And I you know, hey, can't play a game, a group game, if your team don't want to play. So not that many people were interested in playing. And I paid for like 3 months again. Nobody ended up playing. Only I went in there. I checked it out a bit, which was okay. But again, if my members don't want to play, then that's not my fault. That's not my fault. I encourage them to play. But right now they're playing some Elder Scrolls Online. While we wait for some other games to play, thinking of playing some Dark and Light, adding a server for that, as well as playing some other fun games. Now, right now I'm primarily playing 7 Days to Die because I'm absolutely obsessed with this game. It is super, super fun to play. Bam-a-rooney. As someone said earlier, I wish I was sponsored by the Fun Pimps. I think they did an amazing job on this game. Amazing job. Because it's like, you know, what's over that hill, and what's down that way, and what's over that way. I love games that are like that. That you just constantly are in the mode of exploring, right? You never run out of stuff to explore. You never run out of stuff to find. Oh, I forgot to show you how much stuff I just got. 2,000 stone, about 200 powder, dirt fragments and sand, but also coal and clay, and 742 iron just from those little bit of boulders that we did. And I go around and get all the boulders too, but right now we're going to do a little bit of exploring. We're looking for little lead areas that we might find. Really all you need to do is just kind of explore around. Just drive around. You don't even need to drive slow. You can just drive at full speed around the grassy areas. That's what we're going to do here. Try to explore some areas we haven't been. Try not to fall in a lake or something like that while we're at it, or a pit. No guarantees that that's not about to happen. Oh, there's one I can see with my... Just one laying around. Again, I like to change up my gameplay. So there was one there. But look at this, how we found some over here. Quick scope. We found some over that way, so we're going to mark that on the map. And then we're going to head that way. A couple of them real close to each other. Look at that. Nice. Nice and easy. Alright, I'll zoom in for the other people who are paranoid about Kismet. Kismet, did you know you could use the thing to zoom in? Yeah. I played a little. I've played a couple times. I'm just going to shoot him in the body. Can't even see him and I shot him anyway. There we go. Thought about getting this game sit-bound. It is an incredibly fun game. Now, if you did want to play the game, let me turn my auger down. Oh, it's always so loud. If you do want to get the game, we have our own private server. You're welcome to come do it. You don't have to be a sub. Of course, you are a sub. You get priority to come onto the community server. But we have our own community server. You can get on there. You can play, do whatever you like. We're about to reset it on Monday. So you definitely, if you get 7 Days to Die, you definitely want to check it out. You never know, though. You might win it on the stream. So be watching the stream. Be hanging out. We're going to give away some serious Tomb Raider action here. How are we looking? Oh, we got a couple more minutes. Literally like 2 minutes. 2 minutes and we're going to give that away. Speaking of giving away stuff here on the stream. Yeah, that's what I thought, bro. That's what I thought. Ooh, backpack out here. Man, nothing I want to carry around. Nothing I want to carry around. So there we go. So we found some more over there. Looks like there's some right over here. There's some directly in front of us as well. A little hopping. There it is. I see it. I see it. So again, you can do lots of surface stuff, also for lead if you don't want to go underground and do all of that. Now the real question is there more lead right below where you find the lead? Let's go find out. Oh, I heard something there. Yikes! Now, of course, I was smart enough to bring some rebar frames. So what do we got right here that's underneath that little lead spot? Of course, now watch out that doesn't fall on your head as well. Uh-oh! Red alert! Water! Get the heck out of there, Kismet! Quick! There's why you don't do it too close to the water. That's awesome. Now, here's a little trick, by the way. If you do want to get rid of water, just put some frames down. Now, that could actually make me drown down there. Now, if you put some frames down directly in the water, what's going to happen is they're going to disappear. But if you go ahead and what you call kind of work your way back from the water. I'll get out of the way. There we go. You work back putting some frames down. You can actually take this whole entire lake out. Like this. Now watch if I take the frames out again. See, now it's way back there, right? So again, you can go in and you can try to work your way back from that edge as well. Now, of course, you put it underwater, it's going to fall, right? Because it has nothing to attach to. But if you go in and do a little bit like we're doing in here and try to fix this, right? You can just go ahead and work it a little bit. Like this. Make sure you've got something to put it on. You can create a barrier to keep it from going down into your mine. Now, you don't want to be down there or you're dead. Because it's going to smother you to death. So watch out when you're close to the thing. But as you can see, there was a little bit of iron and stuff down there as well as we could use. So let's go ahead and go to one that isn't so close to the edge. Always something. Always something. Take coat off. Yep, no Star Wars The Old Republic. Sadly, I closed it down over there. Kiz is like George of the Jungle, always crashing into trees. Exactly. Hitting some trees. There we go. Also, never dig above you. Well, you can dig above you, just not directly above you. Dig kind of at an angle above you. Because as you can see, almost hit that water. As you can see, sometimes what happens is it'll fall and crush you, which I've had happen. several times on stream, especially when we're working on our mega base over there. All right, let's try it again, but this time right here. Let's go ahead and start to cut our way down with an auger. Of course, now it's dangerous. Of course, mobs could fall on your head right here, but let's go ahead and cut widthwise. Like this, and just see if we see any more stuff, right? Not so much, right? Not so much at that level. Let's go down a little bit more. I want to think about at what level do you start to see resources, right? Now we're starting to hit stone here at this level. Still a bit dirt this way. We'll cut like a nice wide arc here. That's stone over there. Go down some more in through the stone. Now the thing you can do is just cut straight down. Cut straight down until you hit kind of like a segment of stuff. Sometimes you will, and sometimes you will hit nothing on the way down. You can also stop. Oh, there we go. Some raw iron right there. Then right here you can see that this is kind of loose stuff. And there we go. So some raw iron right there. Not too bad, right? As long as you just kind of test it as you're going down, usually you'll run into something. Let's go a little bit further down. There you go. There's some lead. How many down are we? About 52. If we look up there, we're about that far down. Notice there's a lead layer, and then of course there's a raw iron layer, and then a lead layer. So again, we just found ourselves another way of finding the lead. Now it's actually better to start at the top, I find, and work your way down. Now, of course, again, watch out that the whole thing doesn't cave in on your head. But see, I'm starting at the top of the lead layer, right? As opposed to starting from underneath and working my way back up. Because usually this is about the layer you want to be to get that. And then above this is going to be a lot of solid stone. All right, and you want to cut toward this edge, cut toward where the dirt is, and just keep following that kind of vein of stuff. Now again, we're not going to do it all down here today, but we're going to grab a bunch in this kind of nice little area. It's better to work your way down, I find, than to work your way up. A lot less dangerous, too, of getting crushed. Like so. So fairly easy. Now, you also notice I'm in the forest biome as well. I'm right at that level where it's nice and easy. The dirt, there's not too much dirt above me. It's all solid stone. A little bit of dirt above. You can see that we're kind of going up a little bit here, but we're kind of staying at the same level. Yeah, actually a much easier way to mine when you're above it as opposed to being underneath it. Now, that was a whole lot of iron. How much was that? 6,000, lead. You got 6,000 lead just from that. And you saw the way I was doing it yesterday and the way I was doing it today. I was doing bedrock yesterday, and then today I'm kind of doing more surface level or close to surface level mining as well. Now, this is actually the fastest way to get lead because you're just getting nothing but lead. And you're not taking all your time cutting out a whole bunch of other stuff or wiping out boulders that are not just exactly what you want, right? Because I need a massive ton of lead. So I've got to be able to get in there, get all the lead that I need, and get the heck out of there. So this is a great way of doing that. Just kind of cut down a little bit. Make sure that you've brought, yourself lots of frames to get yourself out as well. Food and water. I see ya. Eat, Kiss is raiding. Do I need to eat or do I need to... Oh, I need to drink. Yeah, bummer. No water on me. We should probably go back and have something to drink, huh? We might have to get right on that. After I diggy hole a little bit. Now, luckily, at least I hope so, I've got some food and water somewhere, and if I don't, then I can run back and get some. But we want to get a little bit, want to get a bit of this lead going, and try to speed this up a little bit, so we can take this lead and bring it back to our forges. And we can come back here if we want, or we can go back to finding stuff on the top of the surface. Again, you just look how easy it is to follow it once you get it going. That's what's really cool about it. Once you get it going, you can just keep following and following and following it until literally it'll run out. It'll run out at some point. What I'm doing is kind of shaping this edge here so I can jump on it. There we go. And literally it'll run out at some point. And then you're like, okay, I'm good now. I can go on to something else. Go on to a different mine. Again, watch out for that overhead stuff. That doesn't fall on you. Also, watch out that you don't end up getting up into dirt that is just nothing but dirt. Right? See, like we're getting up here into the iron level, right? The raw iron level. We want to go more down. Let's go ahead and find what we can down below that. Some right there. Kismet, any further word on when they think this will go live? I seriously have no idea. No idea if you're talking about 7 days to die. No idea. I think they're just going to keep doing what Minecraft did and keep developing it and keep adding features to it. They are doing an amazing job, so I got no complaints from me. No complaints from me. Of course, there's features I'd like to see added, but, you know, they just added a massive amount of features, and they're always constantly updating it, which is great. They work away at it really, really hard over there, those guys. I like all the stuff that they are doing. Look at all this lead. This is crazy, everybody. This is crazy. I thought I'd find a little bit, but this is another, like, magic moment where we just found an insane amount of lead. It's hard to stop. You see, it's hard to stop mining, even though you got to go back, and I'm freezing right now, and I need to put my coat on, and all of that. And I should go back and get some water, because I'm at 5%. But there we go. Kismet reads chat, Kappa. I did read the chat. I did read the chat. I read my chat quite often. Quite often. I go in some people's chat, they never read the chat. They never look at it. I can be in there for like 20, 30 minutes and they didn't look at the chat once. Now, sometimes I get focused, which you guys know. If you've been to my stream at all, you know I get focused in what I'm doing, or I'm talking about something, or it's Horde Night, or I'm building, or I'm explaining something. This just goes on and on. I could literally... You could literally do this for, like, forever in this particular mine. Look at this. Wow. Alright, well, that was super lucky. And again, when you start to see raw iron, then you're going up too high. And when it runs out, and then you go find another mine. So like right there, so you hit that kind of stone wall, so it might have run out, but let's go ahead and cut it a little bit more. And yep, more right there. What do we got now? 12,000, 13,000. I think that's probably good for right now. Like that. And again, we can just keep going and going and going. In this particular vein right here, which is pretty awesome. I have a feeling there's just even more in here. Yep. Look at all this. Look at all this wonderful stuff. This is a jackpot of lead right here. Again, notice how much easier it is when you're on top of it, as opposed to just trying to hit it from underneath. Much easier when you're at the level of the lead. When you kind of first hit that lead area. Or what you can do is when you first find the lead, try to dig your way up until you get to the top of it and then cut it across. That works as well. I'm just trying to get a lot here to put in the forges. Trying to get 4 stacks. Let's see if we can get 4 stacks. I seriously doubt it before I run out of food and water. All right, let's go ahead and make our way out. Now, this is the dangerous thing here. How do I get out of here, right? You're like, wait a minute. I just cut all this out, but where is the exit? That's part of the fun, finding our way out now. Now, there is something that will help you, though, because your bike is probably fairly close to it. So we've got to find how we got in here and where the exit is. Or we can just make our own exit, by the way. You don't have to use the exit you used. You could use your frames to exit your way out, which I don't think I see where I came in, which is always a dangerous thing. I do see some more lead, though. Which can be a dangerous thing. So again, we're going to go ahead and look around. We can also look up here at the top and say, okay, where's that hole that we might have made in there, right there where the flag is. We'll walk toward the flag. We'll keep looking up. We'll see if we see anything. Now, another thing to do, of course, is to put your frames down right when you got to the bottom, right? So you can kind of tell where your frames were and all of that, and it kind of gives you an idea of where that exit is. I have no idea where it is. I honestly have no idea. It's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. Look at all that. More up there. We're going to starve to death and run out of water, but at least we'll have lots of lead. Look at that. That's crazy. That's a crazy ton of lead. Alright, so how do you get back out if you get stuck? If you get stuck, you can't find the entrance, you're like, oh, I'm screwed, right? Nah, not necessarily. As long as you got frames, and you've got an auger in my case, or a pickaxe, you can get out no matter where you are. Just make sure you don't get out where the water is, though. That's probably not going to work out so good. So here we go. Oh, wait! I just found it! Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky. I was going to say, you just go to the center of where you are, where you have your flag, which is right there, and then you work your way out. Alright? Well, that was luck. I could say that was skill, but that was total luck. That was total luck. Alright, let's do it. We got plenty of frames. I got like 200 frames. Now, in this case, it's being feisty. It won't let me jump. Right. Oh, because I have the frames in the way. I already have frames in the way. Come on. Feisty. All else fails. Make it a little bit wider. There we go. But this way. It's offset by 1. Maybe, oh, that isn't, this is actually isn't the tunnel. I must have tunneled my way down around this. See, so this actually is not part of the original tunnel. That's why it's doing that. All right. Now I'm in the original tunnel right there. So we lucked out, everybody. We lucked out and we found the way out. But basically what you do is you just keep jumping on your frames and you just dig your way back up again. That's not too hard. That's not too hard. Now, another thing I'm going to do is actually make a bit of a pyramid here. Let's get up on some frames here. Make a bit of a pyramid. So if we do come out here again, we can go ahead and also mark that because that was a pretty epic waypoint. We can call that epic lead. Bam, right there. I want to mark it so we remember it before. I mean, remember it after. Let's go ahead and check our bike. To bring any water? Nope. Not good. Not good. Where's our base at? Way over here somewhere. Way over there. So I think I'm going to go around that way and in back up over here at our base. And I think we'll be just fine. I think we'll be fine, but let's take a look. Let's see, we need to go north action. We need to go in the north action. This way. All right, now we want to watch out that we're right here by the water. Now, the reason why I want to go this way is to explore a little bit extra while I'm at it. And kind of buzz along here. I'm finding all the trees today. All the trees and rocks. I'm just going to go a little bit wide here so that it puts all this area on my map that I might not have explored before. Getting every tree and every cactus. And again, so when you're on your way there, you explore one area, and then you try to widen out a bit and explore the other area on the way back. Reads the chat, brah. He just takes a little time getting there with all the chats happening along, explaining what he's doing. They decided for the wipe. But yeah, I do read from time to time. You heard it, folks. Kismet likes it on top. I'm not going to answer anything with that. Star Wars fan hanging out. Kismet, what's up, man? Long time no see. Yeah, long time no see, man. How you been doing? A few things might have happened since the last time you were in my stream. Let me point them out to you real quick. Hold on a second. Watch this.
Hello.
Get out of there, Saltpot. I don't know. Since the last time, probably you've been in the stream. Bam, I got partnered. Then I also got my Kismet name. You might notice it doesn't say Kismet _ Ring of Destiny anymore. Also got partnered with Discord. Also got you guys some epic emotes as subs, as well as bam, got you guys some new merch for that overburdened love right there as well. So there you go. Catch you up a little bit. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love, Star Wars fan. Yeah. Long time supporter of the stream. Been a follower for a very long time. Put exclamation point followage in the stream. There, Star Wars fan. Let's see how long you've been a follower of the stream. It's got to be a long time. It's got to be at least a year or more. Got to be quite long. Quite long. So thanks for hanging out. Let's see. Hey, says Josie, hanging out. And before Kismet breaks his leg again. There we go. I have not broken my leg, I don't think. Did I break my leg yet? I don't think so. Not yet. I was on the thing. Yeah, I have no water. I have no water, no food. But that's okay. I've got a scooter. And I've got the willpower to make it back. As well. Now we got to do this giveaway. See how you guys get me distracted with this whole read the chat thing. I should be like doing the giveaway. That's what I should be doing. But now I got to drive all the way back. Let's drive back. I'll do that giveaway. I do get distracted. But hey, you guys are getting free stuff, so you can't complain that much. Can't complain that much, people. I missed you, Kismet. Thank you, Troublemaker. I appreciate that. I did stream yesterday. I was off for a few days. I was ill one day, and then also I've been working on just a ton of stuff. So if I'm not streaming, that doesn't mean that I am not working. I work 7 days a week, sometimes up to 100 hours in a week or more. Actually, one week I worked 120 hours on the stream itself because I do keep track of that. I do keep track of how much I'm working on what and all of that stuff because, you know, hey, if you want to do something... Oh, my bike. Something's wrong with my bike. Yeah. All right, I'll come back for it. Come back for it in a minute. Gonna go ahead way over here. Get this going on. Blammo. Kerblamo. All right, so that's not too bad on that lead. How are we looking over here? That's looking... Really? That's all the glass has gotten on all this time? Huh. Huh. That one's doing good. Let's go ahead and stack this one up with a whole lot of lead. Look at that. Look how we found we found a ton of lead in that small amount of time. Pretty nice. We'll let both of those go, and then we're going to have enough to make a bunch of lead, or a bunch of stuff eventually. Actually, we'll double up the lead, get that to melt down fastest, and then we'll go ahead and put some more glass back in there again. Because that goes pretty fast, the lead. So let's go over here also, and let's get that food and water. I know you guys are in the chat going, Kismet, get that food and water. Watch how fast, though. Watch as I go from 0 to like 83% because of that meat stew is the stuff. That meat stew is the stuff. Now, I always eat first, and then I go ahead and do water because sometimes what you eat actually makes you thirsty. So there we go. And thank you, Troublemaker. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. All right, Dark Angel. There we go. Chewy, 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 Chewy. I always hear that song every time I see Chewy in the chat. There we go. Iron says, why would you be happy to see all your hard work get wiped? Because it's part of the adventure. You got to think you're playing an alpha game. It's playing an alpha game. The whole point of it is to test the game, if you like testing games. And the other point of it would be to start a new adventure, do something different than the one before. It's an endless adventure. That's what makes it amazing. Every time you restart, you're going to restart somewhere else. I randomize the map every single time. Never play the same map twice. All of my people, of course, come on. We have all the teamwork that happens right at the very beginning where people pick the different roles they want to play. Maybe they want to build the base. Maybe they want to do a subterranean thing. Maybe they want to go and be explorers. Maybe they want to do that. And sometimes we build massive bases like we do here. And sometimes we build smaller ones. Sometimes we have different objectives. We might take over an existing building, which we've done many times. That's a lot of fun as well. It really gives you like a whole new start. It's like hitting a new game every single time, which is pretty great. And this one, we really stepped it up. This one really stepped it up big time. As you can see, building some really big stuff. Takes a lot of time to cut that out, a lot of time to put that down, a lot of cement and effort by a whole bunch of different people to build this at this level. Now, if you want to just keep going, hey, that's your option. It's your game. You can play it however you want. For me, I don't mind restarting at all. I don't mind restarting. I don't mind getting that next thing because you never know what's going to happen next time. You never know what's going to happen after you restart, right? It's going to be a whole different bunch of stuff that's going to happen, which is going to be fun. Gonna be fun. All right, and we're going to go ahead and put all this stuff in here as well. But great question. Great question. Bam-a-rooney. There we go. My bot has anger management issues. Yeah, Saltbot's a little crazy. You got to look out. Saltbot gets crazy up in here. It'll get you. It'll get you. Let me go ahead and send Saltbot to the corner. Let's send him to the corner. Watch this move. Bam. Off to the corner he goes. Who else has a talking bot other than me? Only me. There we go. Bam. Yeah, I know, mods. I know. We'll just roll with it. There we go. Alrighty, kids. Time for me to head back into the community game. Horde night almost up. Peace and have an awesome day. You too, Kelzoba. You watch out there. Watch out. Watch out. Tinker, tinker. I know, it makes me laugh every time he says tinker, tinker. Yeah, you got to watch out. See, that's the funny thing that happens. People come in, they get all salty up in my stream, or they do stuff like put links in the chat and things like that. They fail to read the chat rules. And then they get timed out or they act like a jerk and then they get perma-banned. So they can't even win. They'll never win anything in the stream after that. I mean, once you're banned, you're banned. And my mods will tell me why. They'll put it in my mod thing and then someone comes in and says, oh, I got banned for no reason. Oh, really? Hold on, let me go check. And then my mods will just go look it up. Oh, yeah, on this day at this time, they were saying the F word or they were just being a complete jerk in your stream and that's why they got booted. I'm like, sorry, not going to unban you. Don't suffer a-holes in your life. Don't suffer them. Don't suffer trolls in your stream. Just boot them out of there. If they're being disrespectful, if they can't follow your chat rules, then bam, they're gone. Take them out of there. You don't want them part of your community anyway. They're just going to bring everybody down. I'm at the age where I don't have to suffer that anymore. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and close the giveaway. I know you guys have been super patient. Let's do this. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. The winner is... You're the winner. You're the winner. The Walker 4444. Now, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Now, if the Walker's not in the chat, if he doesn't say at Kismet or put my name, Kismet, I'm here. Kismet, oh my gosh, I won something. I can't believe it. I never win anything in anybody else's stream, but I won in your stream. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about it. We will find out. We will find out. He's got 2 minutes. Now, if you are the pet, the spouse, the neighbor, I don't care if you're the plant of the walker, you need to go find him and tell him to get in here because he's got some free epic loot. Free epic loot up in there. Maybe I should shout it out. The walker! The walker! Come back to your computer or to your cell phone or to whatever. What is it? Now, again, you're going to have a second chance if he doesn't say something in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes. Bam. Sentient plants. Hey, you never know. You never know. I was watching this prank show my kids were watching, and they made this plant like the Seymour plant in that show. I forgot what the name of that show is. Really great movie, too. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But they tried to make it where the plants were coming alive, and the guy was coming in there, and all of a sudden the plant like moved, and he's like, ah! Just flying, and almost tripped over himself. Tripped over himself. It was so funny. Not in the chat. Oh, sucks to be bro. Sucks to be the bro-insky. Looks like you guys going to have another chance here. Yep, time second down. My thing ticks over. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, you guys. Little Shop of Horrors. That's it. Yeah, really great movie. Really great movie. Back in the day. Oh, no. 15 seconds. Oh, troublemaker. The walker had to go. The walker had to go. What a bummer. Oh, no. 2 more seconds. Time's up. Time's up, bro. I got people waiting here. I made them wait a little bit too long, but that's okay. It's my stream. I can make you a little wait a little long. You're getting free stuff. Don't complain so much. All right, here we go. Drawing another winner. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Bam! There we go. Oh, Kellum Mall with the win. Kellum Mall with the win tonight. Oh, man. Oh, rocking the win. Now, that's why it's good to be a sub right there. That's why it's good to be a sub. You have that extra chance, though I have seen people win before. Now, Kellum Mall has won before. Now, for people who have won before in the stream, I do give them this option. I give them the option of 50,000 Kizcaps. They can take 50,000 Kizcaps. Kind of feel like The Price is Right, doesn't it? Or what is that? What's that other show where they give them money and they can choose the different ones? Oh, what is that show? Let's Make a Deal. It's like Let's Make a Deal up in here. She can take 50,000 Kizcaps, or she can take the game. So she has, 50,000 more for future giveaways, or, which of course allows you guys to get another shot at it, or, no pressure, you don't have to. Or if you really want to play the game, you're like perfectly happy to take it and get it. You won it fair and square. Use your Kizcaps when staying in the stream all the time. So there you go. So let's see. Let's see. Now, of course, it's got to be in the stream too. Otherwise, I'm just going to give it away. Let's see. Let's see in the chat. Oh, there she is right there. It says, since I won not long ago, I'll give someone else a chance to win. Oh, there we go. Let's dish out those 50,000 Kizcaps to Kellum. Kellum Mall did win Space Engineers before. Now, you guys need to do some serious loving in the chat right now. I want to see some love for Kellum Mall in the chat. I want to see some hearts. I want to see some doggies in the chat, some corgis. Let's see some sparkles in the chat for Kellum Mall right now. It's totally elite, giving you guys another shot at winning Tomb Raider Game of the Year edition. See, now all the people who did leave the stream right now are bumming. Because now they got another chance, like a third chance of winning. A third chance of winning. So I'm going to wait till you guys show some love in the chat. I'll be sitting right here until you guys are done. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Now I see some love in the chat. Now we're talking about it. We got some sparkles going on there. Got some GGs. All right. All right. Now we're ready for a retry. Okay, here we go. Third time's a charm. Now we dish out that 50,000 Kizcaps mods. Let me know. To Kellum Mall. There it is. Dark Angel is on. Look at that. Kellum Mall now with 356,000 Kizcaps. Going to be even more up on the other giveaways. Let's do it. Drawing another winner right now. And now you're the winner. Whoa, Max Mill. Oh, you are so lucky, Max Mill. You are so lucky. Right now he's like, what? What? Did he say my name? Did Kismet say my name right now? Hold on. Hold on. What? There we go. There we go. Max Mill, it's you, bro. Right now. He's like, what? Did somebody say my name? Did somebody say my name? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I won. Passed out. Passed out. So we got to give him a minute here to say, Kismet, I'm here. If he's not here in 2 minutes, I'm going to re-roll again. This might take all night long. But he is so lucky that one, the Walker wasn't here. Two, Kellam is so awesome that that she would give up her prize for somebody else. There we go. Wait, no, right there in the chat. Kismet, I'm here. You are the winner, bro. Congratulations. Let's see some GG for Max Mill in the chat, who is having the greatest night right now. Am I the first thing you've won something on? Let me know in the chat, Max Mill. If my stream is the first thing you've won something on. I want to know. Pretty epic. Let's see. 829 is today. We're going to go ahead and mark that down. 829-17. And it's going to be Max Mill with the hearts going on. Bam. Go in there and get that info. There we go. Bam. Gotta write this stuff down as you get older. Otherwise, you start forgetting it all. You start forgetting it all.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Bam. GG. So yeah, Max Mill, let me know in the chat if this is the first time you ever won anything on Twitch. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Put that right there. There we go. All right. Now, of course, to cover my booty, I do have to mention this right here. This is a promotion from Kismet Ring of Destiny and his supporters. Twitch does not sponsor or endorse broadcast promotions and is not responsible for them. All right, and thank you so much for the host, everybody. Epic amount of hosts tonight. Also, a lot of sub love going on and resub love. Thanks for all of that, everybody. Wow, look at that. We got Marbo coming in, Troublemaker, everybody, Josie, and Kellam making it rain, as well as all those other people with hosts. Thank you so much. So let's see. Kismet, I never won anything before. Ace, I'm over the moon. Big thanks, Kismet and chat. You're welcome, man. Now what's going to happen is my awesome mod and giveaway manager, Dark Angel, will contact you within the next few days and give you that info for that. So don't rush him, though. He's a very busy guy. Very busy guy, but he will contact you in the next few days. Of course, if I remember to send it to him. Hopefully, I'll remember to send it to him tonight. Hopefully, my mods will remind me. But we'll send that out to you as well. Now, a whole bunch of you right now are like, oh, bummer, I didn't win. Bummer, I didn't win. I sure wish Kismet would do another giveaway. Well, here's how you get another giveaway going. We hit that sub-love goal for today. So what we're going to do is go ahead and ask you guys to go out and retweet. Now, it's pretty easy. Just follow that link I just put in the chat right there. It's free. It only takes a second. You click that link, you go out there, you retweet, invites other people in to come to the stream, which, of course, helps the stream, but of course also helps you guys. If we get to 40 tweets, 40 retweets, boom, we're going to go ahead and not only give you Kiss Caps along the way toward the giveaway, but also start another giveaway up. You'll win something else epic. So there we go. It's all up to you guys. It's all up to the Kismet Army. Go out there and mobilize. Get that retweeting going on. Maybe we'll even crush our retweet goal. And maybe even retrush our massive retweets we got before. What was what's our record? I forget what our record is. My mods probably know. Hopefully. So hello, Warrior Kane. What's up? Awesome. Welcome. So yeah, big congrats, bro. Big congrats. Hopefully that made your night. You're like, dang, I just came in here just to chill out with all the epic people hanging out in Kismet stream, and boom, I walked away with the Tomb Raider Game of the Year edition. Pretty awesome. So there we go. What? Did I win? Nope, not this time, Raz, but you never know. Maybe next time. You never know. Yep. We had to do a triple reroll. Triple reroll on that one. So it went from the Walker to Kellam, and then Kellam gave it up, and then Max Mill with the win. Lucky. It's Max Mill's lucky night. But of course, Kellam was awesome, and we gave her 50,000 Kiss Caps, so that's pretty nice. That'll help in future giveaways. Maybe she'll win the next one, too. Again, that's what's the advantage of being a subscriber. Actually, Sparkle might want to talk a little bit about leveling up here on Twitch.
Hi, this is Sparkle, the legendary gamer dog. If you are enjoying the stream, hit the follow button. Then go to your Twitch channel. Then to chat, do a /host Kismet. And if you really want to level up, press that subscribe button. Thanks and later, noobs.
Now, Sparkle can't hang around with us noobs very long. That's where my elite emote comes from. The amazing Sparkle, the legendary gamer dog. She's my real dog, by the way. She's over there napping. Right about this time, the whole family's asleep. Dog's completely asleep. Everybody's in there. There we go. We got some. Give Troublemaker, Jazz Sands, and Josie 500 Kiss Caps each for doing some Sparkle Dogs in the chat. Got to be a quick draw. Got to be a quick draw. Getting that Sparkle Dog going on. Sparkle Dog. Okay. And we made a bit of bulletproof glass. We've got this melting down. Let's go ahead and keep this going. Because that bulletproof glass just takes a really, really long time. But we have a lot of stuff going there. So we might have enough to get us started for now. That looks pretty good. There we go. Fredder hanging out. Well, holy cow, look who it is. Hello, Kismet and gang. Glad to see you, and the stream is still rolling. Always fun and entertaining. Thank you, Fredder. Thank you. Appreciate that. Fredder, did you miss some of my announcements, bro? Did you miss some of the things that might have happened in the last bit? We had a epic thing, like I got partnered not only with Twitch, but also with Discord, as well as I got the Kismet name, which is pretty awesome. Twitch.tv/Kismet now, instead of Kismet_Ring of Destiny. I'm the one and only just Kismet here on stream. Or the Kismet, as it says in Kung Fu Panda. I'm not just a big fat panda. I'm the big fat panda. Skadoosh. Love that part. Love that part. I got to introduce Banlish to the proper use of skadoosh. He uses skadoosh from Family Guy. I said, no, you got to use it from the proper use, from Kung Fu Panda. That's where it's from. That's where it's from. Too late to quit. Exactly. Exactly. So I do have some characters pop up on the screen from time to time. Help me out and explain some stuff to you guys. You guys, again, if you're enjoying the stream, feel free to hit that follow button. If you're really enjoying it, feel free to do that /host. And then, of course, Kismet. Super easy to host my channel now. It doesn't matter whether you're a streamer or whether you're just a watcher of Twitch. You can go up to the upper right-hand corner there, go to your channel, open up in a new window. Go into your chat, go /host, and then just type Kismet. /host, space Kismet. Bam, it'll blow up the stream. You'll earn KizCast by doing that toward our giveaways as well. So lots of ways to win lots of epic loot here on the stream. I love giving away stuff on the stream for you guys being epic. For you guys being epic every night. Let's do it. Let's do it. Dark Angel dealing it out. You guys are on top of it. You guys are on top of it. Right on, Kismet. Very well deserved. Grats, dude. Thank you, Fredder. Watch this. I even got some overlays for you, too. Let me jump back over here. Like that. Let me just throw it out here real quick again. Bam, 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 bam. Look at all these epic things happening. As well as right here, you get some emotes as a subscriber. Check out these epic emotes that I had done. Ash Angel did those for me. Ash Angel 2489. Amazing, amazing artist. Waiting on some other emotes right now. Hopefully they get done soon. And then, bam, I'll get them out to you guys as quick as possible. I'm a little picky when it comes to my artwork, as you can tell. I like to have the highest quality stuff I can manage. Stuff I can manage so you guys can see that sweet quality action. All right, so we need a bit more lead. So we're going to just keep working away on it because I think I don't think that's going to be enough. I don't think that's going to be enough lead, and then we're going to be like, oh, we got to run out later. So we might as well just run out now and get it going on. So let's get a little bit more gas, a couple more of those. What else do we need? We got plenty of repair kits. And frames. We got our coat, and I think we're good. I think we're good. Now let's go see if I can get back on my bike out here, which got kind of glitched out at the end here as well. Lurk, says Aquatic Pimp. Bam. Help if I jump back to the right layout, huh? Boop, there we go. All right, back to my other layout. There we go. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I love when people interact in the chat. So awesome. So awesome. Yep, can't get in there. All right, I got to log out. Got to log out. Well, got to bring my backdrop up anyway. Could have just stayed in my other overlay. Could have just stayed in my other overlay to swap around. Swap around. Warren Kane says, Kismet, one more time on how to host. Yeah, very easy. You go in the upper right-hand corner of your screen up there, and you go ahead and click that, and it will say My Channel in that list. You go ahead and open that in a new tab, or you can just open this tab and then come back to My Channel. But you just open it up in a new tab. That's the easiest way to do it. And then you have your chat from your channel. Even if you're not a streamer, you can still use your chat. You can go //host, H-O-S-T, and then space, and then use my name, Kismet. And then hit return, boom, and then it hosts my channel. Every one of those hosts does help the channel a lot. So if you have a favorite streamer of yours, boom, just host them every time you are watching their stream. It does help them a lot, especially if they're just trying to get their affiliate or they're trying to get their partnership. Each and every one of those does help. Oh, I think it's actually in the thing. Okay, let's see if we can repair it. It's stuck in the thing. It's stuck. That's a bummer. There we go. A whole bunch of people are doing it. All right. Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and take my backdrop off here. Bam. All right, everybody. Look at my bike. It's stuck. That sucks. Go ahead and take this away. And whenever your bike gets stuck, you kind of have to do stuff like that, right? Now, I don't want to leave that like that because someone's going to drive up there and fall. Whenever it gets stuck like that, what you need to do is just try to break underneath it a little bit. If it does it on the ground level, you break underneath it like I broke those particular walkways there. Bam! Here comes the host. Look at you guys go, earning all those extra Kiz caps. The Call of Duty kid, Lauren Ann Tucker, Raiden, as well as Technical. Now, by the way, if you do become the Bit Boss, which is up there in the upper right-hand corner, also Rose Kitten with the host. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thanks for nuking the stream. Every one of those hosts does earn you Kiz caps, as well as if you're the Bit Boss at the end of the night, you'll get 10,000 Kiz caps. Pretty awesome toward future giveaways. Maybe you'll be the one who wins the next giveaway. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. So we came back to get some more bridges. So we'll get some of these stairwells, and then we'll get a little bit of forged iron over here. There we go. There we go. Shad PW #1 with the love. Thank you so much. Rose Kitten with the host as well. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Thanks for showing that love. Again, every one of those does help the stream. Does help it a whole lot. Can't see, Kiz. I'm here now. Did you miss me, Mr. Stabs? Did you miss me? I'm here. Yeah, sometimes I have the stream covered up for various reasons. Don't want you guys to see my passwords and login information, obviously. If you are a streamer, make sure you have some sort of backdrop that you can bring up so you don't accidentally give away your personal information or people who get your game codes. I see all that stuff all the time on various streams, sometimes live and sometimes on Twitch fails, where someone says, all right, we're going to give this away, and then they go and bring up their notepad, and on their notepad is all the game codes that they want to give away. Not good. Not good. I don't even have the game codes on my streaming machines, so it doesn't show up. It's not on this machine either. It's totally on the other machine there, and also Dark Angel takes care of it, so I don't goof it. Don't goof it on stream. But there you go. All right, so let's go back over here. Any more places in which we can get... maybe right there. A couple places over here where we can do some surface stuff. We've also got that epic lead over there. I think we already got this one. We already get that one? Yeah, we already got that one before because this is more lead over here. And this is massive lead there. So let's just kind of cruise back over this way and check out what we got going over that way. Let's do it. Beep, beep. So we're getting out of the base a bit today because we're letting that lead melt down. We're letting it also convert some into bulletproof glass. And for about 100 bulletproof glass, it's about an hour to convert that. So you always want to be doing multiple things at the same time. So ABC, always be crafting. Now, if you can craft to the ultimate level where you have all your forges and all your workbenches and all your personal inventory and all that stuff going at the same time, then you're really being super efficient. Now, right now, with not a lot of resources that we need, because we've been playing for quite a long time here in this particular playthrough, we're on day 222. I'm level like almost 200 or something like that, because this game levels too fast. At least I think so. I think it levels too fast. I think they should really nerf the amount of XP you get when you're using the auger. The auger gives you way too much XP, and when you're mining, too much XP. Because you could literally just run up to level 120 super fast, which is not that fun. I don't like to shortcut. I don't like to glitch. Don't like to use third-party mods. Unless occasionally, like the Val mod is a really great third-party mod for this game. I don't mind testing those kind of things that enhance the game. But anything that's going to give me an advantage, like cheat or shortcut, I'm not into that. I'm not into that kind of stuff, because then it steals away some of my fun. I don't want my fun stole away. Let's explore a little bit down here toward the water. Hit some more trees. Try to hit every single tree and cactus in the entire area. Hey, there's Jang. What's up, Jang? How you doing, buddy? You guys are trying to get that make it rain in front of each other. I know you guys are awesome. That's what. Also, another great thing about my community here is they not only do they love to help each other out, but they actually compete to give out the make it rain to everybody. Meaning they're competing to use their Kiz Caps to give you guys extra Kiz Caps as well. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty nice of them to use their Kiz Caps. No, they don't have to. They don't have to give you nothing. They can just keep their Kiz Caps and hoard them all to themselves, and everybody gets nothing. But they are kind enough to use their Kiz Caps to make it rain on all of you guys, so you guys are getting all the Kiz Caps, which is pretty awesome. Aha! There we go. Nice little spot. My bike is way too close. Back that up a little bit. All right, then we're doing a bunch of surface mining today. Let's go ahead and reload our auger. You just started the Val mod? Yeah, I think they should take everything from the Val mod and add it to the game. I really like the Val mod. They did a great job of adding stuff. Of course, you know, they'll take it and improve upon it even more. But I think that probably one of the most important things that any developer can do, of course, is to listen to their audience, right? If you listen to your audience, then your game will develop well. Of course, they've got to make decisions too. Obviously, they can't add every single thing because there's just not enough developer resources to do that. But if they take some good suggestions from their community, like in my case, please nerf the auger. Nerf the auger and the mining, which I'm sure they will do eventually. They're going to balance all that out. Right now, they're just testing features and making sure stuff works. And again, that's part of beta testing there. Notice how we've got all these little black marks on the map. Go ahead and go in that direction. Like so. How are we looking on time? Looking good. Looking good. Boom. See how easy that is? You just find it on the map. Just drive around for a while. Drive around that whole area. Then once you're done looking at the whole area, you can dig down, find even more down below, especially in this particular area. Now, if you notice, there's some surface lead there. You dig down, find some more lead, right? Now, you saw where the coal was in the other area. Dig down where the coal is. It's trying to give you a little hint that you might find that down below. Now, is it guaranteed every time? No. You might dig right past it, or it might not even be there. But it is a great hint to go and look for that stuff as you go. Looks like we got another one over this way. Oh, went right past it. That way. This way. Again, surface mining is fun too. It's pretty easy because I'm also exploring and surface mining at the same time. So as I move forward, see, I find even more. So I can go to, and then I move forward and I find more and more and more and so on. So we're exploring and getting lots of sweet loot. Again, if you're going to do lots of bulletproof glass, make sure you have separate forges and make sure you understand a bit about mining. Oops, I just messed that up. make sure you understand a bit about mining, because it's pretty important. Pretty important to know how to get your resources. Of course, in the very beginning, so I get this question all the time, Kismet, can you give me some tips on this game? What you need to do is just figure out food and water at the very beginning. Food and water. Where can you get food? Where can you get water in the easiest way? And I think the easiest way is to go to the desert, number one, and get yucca. That works really good. Let's shoot some stuff. Go to the desert. That works pretty great. You can get some yucca over there and be pretty styling over there as well. Let's see anything else here. It looks like there's one right here on the edge. Let's try that one. So you go there, get food and water, and then you can also plant that yucca and use that yucca as a farm. You can also... Oh, there's one right there, which is not even on the map. Or no, that's the one I put on the map. That's the one I just marked. So yeah, you can plant that, and then of course get that. You want to go ahead and use your garden hoe to till up the land, then put the yucca down so you're not just getting one every time, so you're getting multiple. This way, when you're picking them up, you have enough to put back down again, and then also... Whoa! I saw a shadow. I saw a shadow, and I'm like, well, that's not one. And then I looked up, and there he was. So that's why I'm not built for these games. They make me jump every time. Oh, look at this. Oh, jackpot. A whole bunch of them together. Whole bunch of them. You guys like that jump? That was a good jump scare. All right. Breathe a little bit, Kismet. Breathe. Just breathe, brah. Again, look how easy this is. Once you know the secret, easy mode. Easy mode to get a massive ton of lead. Now, brass is a whole nother story. Brass is a bit tougher, but really, if you have a wrench, you can just get a ton of brass from cars. You get those radiators, melt those radiators down, and you get a ton of brass that way. If we run out, that's probably what we're going to do. Again, where's some more? Let's go do this one on the edge, and then we'll come back. Right on the edge of the firelands there. See, it's all burnt and scorched, which is different from the blasted lands, which is different. Now, the second you go in here, by the way, notice how this kind of fog happens, right? And you get lost in there. Oh, I heard you. You can get lost in there nice and easy. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, bird. Those birds are actually fairly tough to kill. They're probably the mob I dislike the most. Though I'm getting better at killing them. Getting better. And we'll double back. By the way, notice there's a black spot right out here. Go see what that black spot is. They're right here. Right next to us. What is it? Trash piles. Big boulder. Again, it's like, what is in this spot right here, right? Notice how it's the same looking spot as the lead? Let's drive over there and take a look. Now, try not to end up on the fire things. As you can see, I'm dodging it. But let's go take a look at what that is. Now, a lot of you already know what it is. If you find it. Oh, not there. Not one there. But as you can see, it has the same kind of symbol as what we got. So it should be right here. But right now, all there is this campfire. Now, you can also hit those campfires like so. And actually get some coal from that. So you're getting a little bit of coal from that. Now, sometimes, of course, there's a bigger one. Let's go check up the way here. Little house here. There we go. There's a bigger pile of coal, much like the lead. So different areas has different things, and you have a lot of area you can do surface mining from. And there we go. Got a good amount of coal. Now those kind of piles like that are really great for getting a good amount of whatever you're looking for. All right, which is what we're kind of doing over this way. Again, you can just use your map. Helps you out a lot. Use your map as much as you can. Because it does help a lot. Now again, I could also not only be doing this, but I could also be getting the little boulders which does help as well. But if you want to just kind of conserve your time and just want to just get the lead, I've got about 4,000 now, then you just want to go from one to the next one to the next one. Because again, you usually only have so much time in your gameplay. You might be like, Kismet, why do you have your sound down so low? That's because the auger is incredibly loud. Incredibly loud. Now we're also closing in on Horde Night here, which I think is 224. So we're going to try to get as much of this lead as we can. Now again, if you notice that this way is actually slower than digging underneath the ground, right? Because we dug underneath the ground and we found a massive amount within a short amount of time. You really get, if you really get in a get lucky as we did earlier on, we just got 12,000 lead very, very quickly in a small little area by mining just a bit under the ground. Not all the way at bedrock, but a bit under the ground. See how I keep undercutting that? You don't want to undercut it. You want to hit it from the top. Try to get as much lead as you can without hitting underneath it like that. There we go. There we go. We're going to keep on going here. And we're going to get just a little bit more here, and then we might do some more underground. Oh, too close. I don't like to be too close in case I start to underdig it. Again, those little white boulders are great, but not if you just want to get lead. If you just want to get the one thing and speed it along, then it's usually a bit better to just go and get the very specific thing you're looking for in this way. Again, notice how I mark it each time, so it helps me from getting lost as well. Hey, Josie says hi. So that's Mr. Anon to you. Hello to you, Mr. Anon. I love the Val mod, Kiz. You should try it. It's more challenging than vanilla. Yes, I've tried the Val mod before. I know you're like, what? Kismet's tried some mods. Yep. We tried the Val mod before. You start with different people doing different stuff. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, Val mod's pretty fun. It's the only mod that I've tried here in 7 Days to Die. I wish they'd just integrate the whole thing in there. You can raise the block damage, Kismet, so it no longer it takes longer to get through the rocks and other resources to make it harder. That's true. But then, of course, you're getting more XP because you're hitting it for longer. Kismet said you don't like zombie games. Yeah, I typically don't. I typically don't play H1Z1 and other games like that or zombie apocalypse games. It's just not my thing because I usually am very not built for them. I jump very easy, as you saw just a few minutes ago, where I literally like jumped out of my skin because there was a zombie all of a sudden in my face. So yeah, I typically don't play them, but they're just not my thing. It's okay if you like them. It's okay. You don't have to like the same things as me. I like this particular zombie apocalypse game. Maybe it'll make me want to play some other ones. Maybe one day. Probably not. Probably not, but I really like this one. This one's really good. It's typically not my genre. See, I like things like Fallout, which I guess is kind of zombie apocalypse, I guess, if you consider ghouls. There's a city right here we just found. A little town. Vic Larson's Pawn and Lawn. Or Pawn and Loan. Found myself a little city here just randomly. By kind of just wandering around. A little city in the Blasted Lands there too. I say we snipe some peeps. I could zoom in, but that's too easy. That's too easy. Bam. Okay, cool. So there we go. So we did a whole bunch of that. I think we should go back to our other thing here because we want to get this done and just get a crazy ton of loot. And sometimes I just like to drive around just to see what's around, right? Buzz Bar, all these other places. Oh, wait, there's another place over that way. Yeah, that's that town in the Blasted Lands over there. Or the Burnt Lands. Now, the only problem with going to the Burnt Land and having a city in the burnt area is you can't see anything. It's all dark because it's all the smoke is there all the time. And that's why I don't like to build in the Burnt Lands. The reason why I don't like to build in the forest area, which we have done before, is the fact that it's raining most of the time. If you go to the desert area, it's so hot, and then if you try to dig underground, of course, the sand starts to cave in on you. So I like the plains because it's usually very even temperature. It doesn't rain all the time. It's not snowing all the time. Another problem with the biome. And again, notice how we left our thing there so we know right where it is. And we go ahead and make a ladder and all that, which typically I do. But we're just going to do it the quick and easy way. Now, here's another little trick, by the way. If you don't want zombies to fall on your head, fill that back in again. All right. And there we go. So we came in here, we checked this level. Nothing was there at that level. Then we came down here, we checked this level, and we said, okay, that's some raw iron level there. And we kept going down a bit until we hit kind of an area where we're like, okay, this is hitting us some more stuff. Oh, this is the raw iron level here. See, we've got some right here. Right like that. Then we went down a little bit more, and then we said, okay, here's a whole bunch of lead up in here, and we got a whole bunch of lead already. And now we're going to get a whole bunch more. Let's do it. What we're doing is we're working from the top downwards, as opposed to going to the bedrock and working your way up. If you work your way up, you have a whole bunch of stuff always falling on your head. But if you work your way down, then you're finding the bigger chunks of lead. And it allows you just to work your way down a lot easier, less chance of dropping stuff on your head. And there's bedrock right there. So we dug our way all the way to bedrock. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Again, let's check where we're at now. 6,000, about 7,000. Let's keep going here. See if we can find any more lead hiding in this little spot. Here's some. A whole bunch of it. Keep following this vein of lead. Fine, if you just keep going in that one direction, and then if it turns, turn with it. Be sure to get the lead first. Don't undercut the lead, otherwise it'll fall, and you'll miss out on it. Another level up. Oh, there it is, level 200. Speaking of levels, there's level 200. I'm usually not that worried about levels. I always worry more about the enjoyment of the game. Yeah. You get more resources if you auger cars, Kiz. I don't think I've ever augured cars before. Because you know what happens when you auger cars? It goes kaboom. Goes kaboomsies. There's some more right there. Now you can tell when you're reaching the end of that particular resource because you run out of this kind of loose dirt. Right? So if you run out of that loose dirt, then you're kind of hitting the edge of that particular vein of resources. We've got a lot more here because there's a lot up here that we can get. Again, it's always dangerous to cut above your head, but we'll just risk it at this point. And again, say you see a whole bunch of stuff way up there. Like I can see there's a whole bunch up there. You can kind of cut your way there. Like this, right? So you just kind of flatten stuff out. Get just to the lead. Try to get just the lead going. Up here. And then, of course, watch out overhead, because all that could come down on your head. Be very, very wise about it. Oh, there we go. Some of it fell. Wise about what you're cutting. And we're getting up to the iron layer now. We want to stay on track with the lead. Again, we're just making ourselves a little walkway to stand on here. Where are we at now? 2,500 lead already. Again, very fast way to do this. Get a ton of lead very, very quickly. Follow those veins of lead. Who is that making it rain? Custom Rider. Custom Riders as well, making it rain. Thanks so much for showing that love to the stream here. Now see over this right here. There's some dirt up there, but right here it's actually solid because that lead is acting as like a solid roof. Again, watch out up there. Now in here, this is solid rock here. So if you come in here and you kind of cut it out a little bit, you might discover even more lead like that. Look at that. Giant lead vein. Tons of it. Oh, I think we're going to have a few more stacks. A few more stacks of lead before we're out of here. Again, I actually find this faster than doing surface mining. You can just, especially with the auger, you can just very, very fast. Especially if you're on an amazing spot like I'm on right now, where it's just a massive amount of lead all in one little spot. Just go to town on it. Go to town on it. Like so. Tazix says, thanks, kids. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Said you don't like zombie games. Yep. Kids, don't use augers. I'm being naughty. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I know what an auger does. I know what an auger does to a car. Use a sniper rifle is too easy. I use Spike Club. There you go. Yeah, I use Spike Club too. Got one right now. 600. Right there. Spike Club is very fun as well. But I am trying to do something else right now. If I felt like it, I'd go out and I'd slaughter them all. Slaughter them all with the Spiky Club. With the Spiky Club. Now, I like to use the Spike Club not only for, because it's fun, but also because it doesn't use that much resources. Now, where we're at right now, we have a massive amount of resources. We're making, 500 7.62 bullets, which is a lot of bullets to be making. Now, of course, the reason why it takes so long in the very beginning of the game versus later, like right now, to make all that ammo, is because the very reason right now. I have the auger. I have my stats built up, so I can very quickly mine this very, very fast, where otherwise I'd be using the pickaxe, right? And if I had my Miner 69er really low, I'd be doing low damage, as well as if I had my bad mechanic really low, I'd be getting a very little amount of resources. So all that adds up over time to being able to get faster and easier. Yeah, notice how I kind of grade stuff as I'm going as well. I try to kind of grade it down, kind of going down in somewhat of a uniform way. Try to widen this all out. Looks like there's going to be more up here. Yep, right there. How we looking? Oh ho! 2 stacks of 6,000. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. And again, if I get to any point where I get stuck, I've got my frames to help me out as well. Looks like I'm taking my poncho off. See, now the poncho gives you -20, and the puffer coat gives you +40. So right now it's 37 degrees. So that's going to take me up to about 37, 38, 39, 30, or 30, 40, 50. So 50 about. And I'll go ahead and put my jacket on, but then my jacket's probably going to make me too hot, so I'll have to take that off. We'll put the jacket on temporarily to warm up. And then we'll try to remember to take it off. No guarantees is going to happen. No guarantees action up in here. Hey, all you can lead, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for hanging out in the stream, as always. The lead mining boss. That's right. That's right. Well, I learned from other people. I learned by experimenting. That's why I like to do different playthroughs, because you never know what you might learn in each individual playthrough. Now, see right here, we're getting a lot of dirt. I would kind of look up and say, okay, where am I at? Okay, I'm not at the ground level. I should be at a level in which I should be getting more lead. There we go. And just keep working it down. You can work your way up, or you can work your way down. But you gotta work it. And especially you got an auger. This goes nice and fast. You get an auger. Now also I'm getting sand and all that other stuff too that I can use. I really need to. There we go. And repair again. Bam. How are we looking? All right, let's try to get 4 stacks. Try to get 4 stacks and go with that. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to speed up a little bit. I'm just going to start cutting like crazy. I'm just going to start just free cutting it all. Try to get as much lead as I can find. And notice how I go just for the lead. And then when I'm kind of out of lead for that area, then I'll start cutting downward. Try to get all the lead first. Because there's going to be possibly more lead around. Now this is bedrock level, so probably not going to be much more lead here at bedrock level. But I like to clear it out just so I, you know, peace of mind kind of thing. But I know I didn't miss any at that level. But that's just me. Same thing over here. And see how we're getting to a point now where we're not seeing that much lead, that it's just all pure rocks as well. Now, of course, you can just keep looking around because then you never know. There might be another vein, like right here. You can see there's some up there. So we can try to crawl our way back up toward those little areas where we haven't gotten. Now, also, you can just try to punch your way through. Try to punch your way through and see if you happen to hit some more lead on the other side. Sometimes it happens. Alright, sometimes it's just nothing but solid rock. And there's some right up there. Again, see how we're kind of going back up again. And there's the raw iron. Kind of getting back to that kind of raw iron level. Some more over that way. Kind of use this as a walkway. There we go. Maybe we need to go up this way. Oh, lost our walkway. A little bit too much. But that's okay. We got some frames, so we'll use those. Or we'll get bumped off of there, and then we'll use some more frames. There we go. And then, of course, we got some right here. So we're just going to kind of cut ourselves a nice little wedge here. Yikes. Cut this back a little bit. How are we looking? Yeah, we get up on there. And there's the iron level there. But I did see some over this way. So we'll kind of follow that this way. See if we have anything else at this level. Maybe down below here there might be a little bit more. Doesn't look like it. Again, I like to cut a nice circle out and see if I see any dirt or gravel. That's going to lead me to some more, but it doesn't look like we have any more on this side. Look over there. There's some more. Let's go ahead and use our little thing that we already created here. Run that across. Keep on going. Whoa, look out. Big cave in there. Big cave in. How are we looking? There, you can jump there. And watch out for those big cave-ins. Keep following. Wherever the lead goes, that's where you go. How are we looking? Looking good. Give myself kind of a little bit of a step there. A bit of a walkway. Let me just see if there's any more over there. Nope. Alright, so not much in there. Now look what this big giant hole we made. Big giant hole. So that's kind of lead up there, though we could find some more. I mean, that's raw iron up there. We could find some more there, but I feel like kind of just backtracking a little bit here. Let's see what we can find over this way. Any more in this particular spot? Doesn't look like it. More raw iron up there. And by the way, you can notice that we've got the frames there, which draws our attention to that. Tells us that this might be the exit, which it's not, by the way. As well as we've got some other frames that lets us know as well. Now, if your mine starts getting like this, where you're basically, there's nothing that much left, just start a new mine. Start a whole nother one. Let's get the frames back. Sometimes it's just fun to undercut stuff, to watch it all fall down. Whee! Down it goes. All right. How are we looking? Oh, more right here. Oop, almost fell in my head. Maybe along this wall. Well, let's go up there and check it out. Oh, being feisty. There we go. Let's go up there and check this wall out. Okay. There's some right here. Maybe we can find another vein of stuff. Oh, and I'm out of gas. Well, guess that's it. When you run out of gas, you're all done. You're all done mining. Now, again, we want to try to find our way out of here. Notice there's the blocks right there telling us in which direction where the center of the thing is. Now, we had worked our way down from over here, so you can see we just kind of run along and get it back up here to the top, which, of course, will help us lead our way out. Like so. And out we go. There we go. There we go. 1 month, 4 days, and 22 hours, and still epic, Nizro. Still epic. Boom. Heartless checking that. Mango di Makura. Hopefully that was anywhere close. Good day to you. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. And if I butcher your name, just consider it a term of endearment. I butcher everybody's names. It's one of my charms here in the stream. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on the other side. Like that. I think that's probably good enough for now. Let's go ahead and check our forges, which are probably getting to a point where they have burnt out all of the lead we gave it before. So there we go. So Kismet's Guide to Finding a Bit of Lead. Now again, when that's kind of tapped out like that, you can just keep digging in certain directions. But what I do is I just move somewhere else. Move somewhere else and then try to find even more of a massive kind of collection of lead like that in that kind of concentrated area. It just makes it go way faster than just kind of mining and mining and mining and trying to find, you know, it by just mining forward and backwards. Sometimes it's easier just to mine down until you hit something, go down a level, check, go down a little bit more and check, and then go down to, oh, whoop, tons of lead, and then mine that whole kind of cluster of lead out, and then just go somewhere else, mine on the next one. Or you can do surface mining like we were doing, and depending on what you're looking for, you go to different biomes for those various surface mine or surface piles of stuff. Of stuffy stuff. So there we go. Kismet, your stream elements has the wrong link for taking us to the tip page. No, it doesn't. Should be correct. Should be taking us to do the correct thing. What does it say when you go to the tip page? Let's see. I updated it. I updated it the other day. Let's go take a look just in case. Take a look. Nope. Looks like it works to me. Comes up, says Kismet. There's a whole bunch of choices. What page is it taking you to? Let me know what page it's taking you to, and I'll talk with them. Let me know. Now, there's two ways, of course, doing that tip thing. There is, you can go and click on that, go through Stream Elements, and then go ahead and donate that way. Or you can go down below and actually click on the direct to PayPal link as well. So there we go. There we go. All right, driving back. Driving back. So let me know what problem you're having, and I'll take a look into it. The auto message is incorrect. Oh, right. Oh, look at you. Ah, okay, in the chat. That is actually not Stream Elements. That is Game Wisp. I see it now. Mods, let's go ahead and update that command. My mod should have caught that. Oh, man, maybe I should make you mod. Maybe I should make you mod for catching that. So, yeah, let me go ahead and send that to my mods. What command I want them to update. That one. Right there. Mods, go ahead and highlight that and update that particular... oh, actually, that's an auto command. Maybe they can't update that. Maybe that's why. But somebody should have told me. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick while I'm thinking about it. Thank you so much for that. Let's go ahead and give all you can leave 500 kids caps. Or actually, nah, let's give them 1,000. Give them 1,000 for being epic and finding that error. I have a lot of that stuff I've been changing literally for a week now. A lot of little stuff like, you know, it says Kismet _ Ring of Destiny. Very difficult when you change your name because you have a lot of stuff like I do running simultaneously. It is pretty difficult to remember all of that stuff. Let's see, those are, yeah, those are over here. So yeah, I need to make a note. I'm gonna go ahead and sweep through all that stuff again. I got a bunch of it, but I need to go ahead and put that in my to-do for tomorrow. Sweep through commands and fix Kismet. Okay, let's fix that right now. Now, the best time to do something, as I tell my kids quite often, is right away. Because if you don't do it right away, you are going to forget. And there we go. And let's see. And same thing for Game Wisp and for Stream Elements. Fix both of those right now. There we go. Excellent, excellent catch. Also, the tip URL also was taking us to Kismet Ring of Destiny as well. Yeah, both the tips and the one for stream or one for Game Wisp was taking you there. Now, if you do actually subscribe to my channel, you hit the subscribe button here on Twitch and it says Kismet Ring of Destiny, that's okay because they can't change that. Once it was under Kismet Ring of Destiny, and now that you press that subscribe button, it will still continue to say that forever. But that's a small price to pay to actually get the name Kismet. And I think it's still a small price to pay. I've probably spent, I don't know how many hours now, 80 hours? 80 hours redoing all my graphics and redoing my t-shirts and redoing everything to reflect the new Twitch address. It's a lot of work. That was a massive amount of work, but it is definitely worth it to be the Kismet here on Twitch. So pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Porky Bun Buns says, Kiz, have you ever had an issue where your mini bike gets stuck in the ground and is unmountable? Yes, I just had that problem. Actually, it was on the stairwell. What you do is you dig it down a little bit underneath it so it falls down. And then you create yourself kind of like a ramp to get out of there. That helps a lot. Also, if you just log out, log back in again, that might help as well. Another thing that you can do if that doesn't work is you can take everything off your bike. If you can dismantle it, just dismantle the whole thing and then reassemble it elsewhere. I've had all of those things happen, and I've solved it all of those various ways. And some of those times, some of those don't work. Right? If you log and log back in again, sometimes it doesn't work. You still can't get on your bike. Like I had that problem earlier when I was kind of driving my bike up here. I kind of ghost righted it down a little bit too far, and then it got stuck on the stairwell. And I couldn't get to it. So I had to break the stairwell because I couldn't, I logged out, logged back in, didn't work. I then broke the stairwell so it would fall a little bit. And then once it fell a little bit, it got unglitched. I can then back it out of there and get it out of there so it didn't get damaged or lost. Now, if you're in Alpha 15, what it used to do is it actually would go under the ground and sometimes end up at bedrock. Or maybe you were at bedrock and sometimes would end just below the surface level. Now, of course, in Alpha 16, you've got this awesome thing on your radar up here, which actually tells you where your bike is once you put a lock on it, which I think is super cool because it does help a lot. A lot. There we go. It does help a lot on where your stuff is and finding your stuff. Can be pretty difficult finding your stuff up in here. There we go. So there you go, Porky Bun Buns. Thanks for hanging out on the stream. Now, Kismet knows what it's like for a woman to marry and change their name on everything. Yeah, my wife didn't want to change her name. I don't really care about anything else, but that I did care about. It's not my kids that have hyphenated names. When you commit to somebody, I believe you should commit to it. That's just my thoughts on it. If you don't believe in that, hey, more power to you. It's your life. You can make your choices. But, you know, it's part of the commitment of being with another person, I think. To pick one name. To pick one name and to go with it. But she did go and do it. So much love to my wife. Now my kids and all of us, we all have one name. Or one family. So there we go. Oh, look, it already melted all down again. Wow, look at that. All right, let's put 6,000 in there and keep it going. How about this one? This one done? No, that one's still going. All right, cool. Let's just go ahead and double that up again. Like so. And then we'll put this one in here. Keep that going. Wow. All right, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now, the real question is not whether she wants to change her name. Its real question is whether it's a deal breaker for you, right? As a person. Is it a deal breaker if she won't change her name to yours? Or maybe she wants you to change hers. Your name maybe sucks. Maybe your name sucks and her name is better and she wants to keep her name. Maybe she wants you to change your name and change hers. There we go. You never know. Different folks like different strokes. It's all on you what you feel is personally you. I don't tell other people what to do, what they should do when it comes to that kind of stuff. You know, I just do what I feel is right for me. And when I was young and said, hey, you know what? I would prefer our children have the same name as all of us, and I would prefer us have the same name. Also, when you're getting stuff like... when you're getting like a telephone, or you're buying a house, or you're like going to pick up your kids, or any of that kind of stuff, having different last names complicate that as well. Mr. Torrance coming in with a 40 bits, trying to knock me off the bit boss, trying to get that 10,000 Kiss Caps. Thanks for those bits up in the stream. Appreciate it. There we go. Mr. Stab says, I mean, with your name change on Twitch and all the commands, etc. Yeah, it is very much like that. My wife went through that a bunch. Imagine bills, bank, and everything else. Yeah, it's a huge pain. It's a huge pain to go through and do it. Now, of course, we were younger, so we didn't have that much stuff in separate names. And so when we did merge our names and we have the same last name, and then my kids have the same last name, then everything's easier because you haven't really established all of that stuff. Now, if you're later in your life and then you get married, then you have all the stuff that's already in your name. But then again, once you do it, it's done, right? It's done. You're done. It's a hassle, like most things are in life. Like men dying before women. That's a hassle. That sucks. But there we go. So she'll be around and she'll have the name, and then when I die, she can change her name back. There you go. It's all up to her. All up to her. You know, and different folks, different strokes, right? You guys don't have to do the same thing that I do, and I don't definitely have to do the same thing you guys do. I can do whatever I want. So can you. So can you. So yeah, the real question is what you want to do, and then especially Because you'd think, well, if I just leave it the same, it's just fine, right? If she has her name and I have my name and she don't have to take my name or whatever, that's fine. But then, of course, it complicates even more things later on. Again, like when you're picking up your kids, like if you have a different name from her and you're trying to pick up your kids and they're like, oh, wait a minute, why is your name different? That kind of stuff. They will double check you on that stuff, which is good. They double check that stuff. But yeah, and then also when you're buying a mortgage and when you're doing all sorts of stuff, all that stuff, it just completely complicates it. Also, my wife doesn't go by her first name. She goes by her middle name. Anybody in the chat go by their middle name, actually as their actual name? They don't use their first name at all. Both my wife and her mother go by her middle name as their primary name, which I think is very, very weird. But there you go. And then, of course, that complicates it even more as well. People who go by the middle name. So you got to use your first initial, then your middle name, and then thing. Or they might just use their name, and then they're like, well, wait a minute, your real name is, who is this other person, right? Get that all the time. So that even complicates it even more. So I was like, no thanks. It's already complicated enough when you use your middle name. Yeah, I'm getting gas, and I'm actually going to put some more glass down. Is what I'm trying to remember. So yeah, that does complicate a lot. Oh, we're almost in a Horde Night. Horde Night coming up, everybody. Gonna be crazy up in here. Crazy. I just want to get this glass done. So much glass and not enough time. Man, we get a lot. We got probably about, let's see, we got 18 and 18 again, which is about 40,000 lead. That's a lot to get in just a little bit of time. That's a lot. Oh, I was going to break this one over here. That's what I was doing. Breaking that one. I get sidetracked pretty easy. Sidetrack. I go comma my first and middle name. Ah, there you go. Some people do. You only hear your middle name if you're in trouble? That's exactly what we use it for, too. That's the parents telling you are really in trouble now. And I use it many a times on my kids, and they know when they should now stop and cease everything they do. Yep. Let's go ahead and finish in this side while we're at it. We already got this going on. Now, for some reason, when you crouch and you go out here, it just goes a little bit further. So you can do a really long distance here. Way over there. Oop, forgot that last one. There we go. Nice and easy. Oh, we're not using the auger right now. We can turn the audio back up. Listen in for bad guys trying to sneak up on me. Little bad birdies. Alright, let's try to speed up a little bit. Try not to waste our bulletproof glass. So this bulletproof glass, you guys have seen, if you've been watching this playthrough, that bulletproof glass is pretty precious, so you don't want to waste it if you don't have to, because it really does take a while to get enough lead, and then also to go through and then convert it and all of that. So it does take hours upon hours upon hours. This is a pretty substantially huge undertaking here. This is just a massive ton of this. It's very easy for it to go in some weird spot. There we go. I feel like doing half of it now. Like that, and then we'll go like this. Speed this up a little bit. Looking good. Let's go ahead and do the sides here since those are a bit smaller. A little bit easier to do the smaller areas because you can just line it up and do it like that. That's why I like doing these smaller areas. Man, Gwen's gonna love this. Get this roof on here. Be styling. Another thing you can do also is just cut it in half. Like that, and then you got kind of a smaller area to do. Couple this way, couple that way. Also just do it long ways now. Oh. That's always the bummer part. The bummer part is when you run out. Yeah, that's still hundreds of bulletproof glass that we need to do. Go check on it. Trying to get some more going on. You see, notice I don't ever have to really worry about mobs. Don't worry about mobs. Don't have to chop them up or shoot them or whatever. They just run in there and die. That's what's the great thing about the automated kill box. Does its thing. You need gas. Thank you so much for that. I got 2, but I don't use them. There you go. I only hear my first from my government or for only hear my first from government or official purposes. Yeah. Yeah, my wife's the same way. Use my son's middle name a whole lot. There you go. You're like, get over here now. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Busted. Somebody's busted. All right, more bulletproof glass. What do we need? We need lots of glass. That lead's not helping us. Get that crushed sand in there. How are we looking? More glass? Put that up there. Some more glass in there. And there we go. So that's 53 minutes on that one. And this one over here is about 7 minutes, but we need to get more glass in there so we can kind of speed that along. So we're gonna kind of double up on glass first. And we still got some more glass panes there. And let's see, how much glass do we need? 110. That's 110 glass per. They use a lot of glass too, but glass is pretty easy because you just put sand in there. Fairly easy to do. Oh, I got the other one. There we got another 45 there. Then we'll fill in some more. I left this block here on purpose so I know exactly where to try to jump up. You want to have some sort of access to the roof while you're working on it, unless you're going to eventually just cover it up. I can also put the glass that I have in my inventory in there, into the forges. That helps a lot as well. Fill that one in. I love that where you can just aim in one spot and then it just kind of cascades down. Works really, really well. All right, let's go ahead and start working from the front. Yeah, it's really awesome. You just right click. I'm just right clicking in the same spot once I get it started, and then it just cascades down. Oh, so close. So close. Leave that there. And we got quite a ways to wait. At least an hour or so. Get that going on. Speaking of time, what are we looking on time? Oh, we're about time for a cut. About time for a cut. Miss Gurley is back again. My daughter is named my middle name. Oh, there you go. Yeah, a little known fact that my dad's name and my name actually switched. His middle name, was born without a middle name, by the way. They never gave him a middle name. So he took on my middle name as his middle name, and then his first name is my middle name. So yeah, really confusing when you get mail, because you don't know who's it for, right? Me or him. Of course, he passed away a few years ago, so now I get all the mail. I get all the mail. So there you go. Kismet, what do you get if you smelt the bulletproof pieces you don't need anymore that are in the box? You just get glass, which is a bummer. Like if you scrap it or if you melt it down, you just get the glass back and not the actual lead, I believe. But let's go test it. I'm down for testing it. I got a whole bunch of extra ones right here. Let's try this bulletproof block right here. All right, so let's take this out. Right now we're 1562, and let's see if we take this block. See if we get lead back. Nope, just glass. See, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So yeah, that's all you get back is that. Keep that going. Now, speaking of broken glass, now you can also melt down the broken glass in there, like that, which goes a bit faster than, of course, the sand, it seems. But we'll let that run. Hope I hear a bad guy. I hear me a screamer. This side. Right there. Got chopped up. Oh, taken care of. Yeah, we got a massive amount of lead, though. That's pretty awesome. Awesome. So definitely not going to be hurting for that, but right now it looks like catching up on the sand is going to take a while. Again, I just keep queuing these up when they're available, because they do take a long time. This one right here needs a whole lot more glass quicker. So we might have to wait a while for that glass to melt down in there. We can make some more. I could probably grab a couple more. I'm probably just going to leave them. Leave them for now. And maybe we'll work on our walkways a little bit. Let's go work on that. How are we looking at day 223? So one more night until Horde Night. Kind of went out here and showed a bit about railings and walkways yesterday, and we're gonna need a lot of forged iron. How are we looking over here? Oh, that's still going. Take a bunch of forged iron, put that extra raw up there, and over here, how are we looking? That's done as well. More forged iron. And again, if your stuff starts getting low like this, 242, you want to go in again. Kind of refresh that like so. There we go. And then that will continue to melt for a very long time. So we got that, and let's go check on our walkways. So again, as you can see here, we're building kind of like a freeway area, and we kind of showed how you can widen it out and all that kind of stuff. But basically, you just walk around your whole entire base way up here in the air. Now, of course, crawlers can get up here. But if you see some bad guys doing bad things, well, right now they're digging a hole, which is great. Just snipe them from up above. She broke her leg on a cactus. So great little sniper area up here. Oops, a little too early. That was my bad. Shot too early. There we go. I love sniping some peeps. I like just staying up on a clock tower. I should make me a clock tower. Make a clock tower and just kill stuff from up there. Now, as you can see, we're building a kind of walkway. We're going to build it all the way around and probably angle it down on that side. Or make it just go around to the Sky Garden. We can do that as well. But that's what we're trying to do. Just build a bunch of this, and then we're going to widen it a little bit. So you can actually drive your bike, and we might even run it right into the city and then make a ramp on the other side of the city so you can just drive in there. Or we can make it literally just go right over the top of all the buildings as well. Make it run over the buildings and run into like a multi-story building, or we could run it to the stadium and build entire freeways up above. Now, I think by the time we get over there, though, I'm going to show how to do it via concrete and how to transition from this to concrete. Because concrete is actually a lot easier, I find, because it's not as awkward. You can use your frames, you can fill it in, and then it's just much faster to build a freeway. With concrete, though, this is a very cool way of doing it, just because it takes so much forged iron, which is not that hard to do. It's not that hard. You can make a massive amount of forges and then just put a massive amount of raw iron in there and melt it down and then convert it into forged iron to make all these walkways. But, or you can just leave it wood. You can do it that way as well. Just cut down a massive amount of wood. But I don't know. I just find that concrete seems to be better. Also, it takes a lot more damage than these do. But I do love the walkways. I think the walkways look super cool, and they all work as a very great, quick and dirty way of making an entrance to your base. Super cool. Super cool action. Ragdoll. So again, stay up here and snipe people. Up in your clock tower. I'm totally making a clock tower. I gotta write that down. Next build, gonna make a clock tower. There we go. That's part of it. Good night, Cousin Brides. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Appreciate it. Horde Night is 609 is about to start on the community server. Oh, wow. You guys have really been playing a lot over there. Wow. Day 609. I don't think I've ever been to 609 in Alpha 16 yet. I know we got pretty far along in our other one. Shadow Positive Kid, make a great idea to store the iron, etc. In his chest and instead of a forge. I had one glitch on me the other day. I lost thousands of iron and clay. Oh, that's a bummer, bro. That's a bummer. Can you make the clock tower completely functional? Ooh, that is a good question. That is a good question. I don't know. I don't know if they've given us enough tools yet. Now, you got to think that the electricity in here and a lot of the tools in here are just very early stage. I mean, just think of what they could add to this game. All the electricity they could add. They can add electric drawbridges and all that kind of cool stuff. They could add elevators going up and down. They can add all sorts of neat stuff to the game just based on what they've already created already. And I don't think it would take that much additional work to make that happen. I mean, of course, you know, developing ain't easy. It ain't easy. Just like pimping. Pimping and developing ain't easy. Somebody's still alive down there. They should be very dead. Open here, they come and get chopped up. As you can see, we've added this glass here so we can see what's going on down there. There we go. We've also added this little murder hole here for arrow slit so we can shoot people who are not dead yet. Who are not quite all the way dead yet. Yeah, I love the glass thing. I'd love to make the whole entire floor out of the glass. That would have been pretty epic, because then you could really see them. But I think the glass area, all you really needed is right above the actual part where the blade traps are. So, you know, if say you did two sides and then put the murder thing in the center, you could kind of glance over, see what it is, and then shoot stuff, because you'd want that to be right down the center of where you're shooting. So this way they'll come all the way in and fall in and then be stuck in there. As opposed to if you have it out too far, then they'll just get right underneath you and then never actually fall in where the blade traps are. And that's what you want them to do. You want them to fall in where the blade traps are, and if they don't die, then you got to take them out yourself. Take them out yourself. Are you going to build a bat cave to go with your cloak tower or my clock tower? I don't know. Bat cave ought to be cool. I don't know. I don't know. I'd be more of a Superman than a Batman kind of guy. I'd build like the what is it? The Hall of Solitude or something like that. I think it's Hall of Solitude. What's his? It's something like that. I gotta Google it. Can't remember. Fortress of Solitude. That's what it is. I knew there was a different name in the front there. Yeah, so Fortress of Solitude is what I would build. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, Batcave would be pretty awesome too, especially if you like made the water. You know, you built your Batcave, and then you made the water coming out, and then you took your scooter and you went right through the middle of the bat cave, or come out the bat cave thing. That'd be a pretty cool build. I might actually have to build that at some point. Unless somebody else does, and then I'll let them do it instead. Okay, it's getting to be nighttime. Of course, that's the only time in which I build stuff outside where it's dangerous and I could die. Let's go for it. No leg break yet, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen right now. Whoop! Nope. Now, whenever I start working on tall stuff, that's when I start breaking my leg. Breaking my leg. Now, if you can see here, we got a massive span on these. Let's go ahead and just... Oh, I didn't bring any concrete. We have a massive span on these. That's a 26 span that you can get on these walkways, which I think is pretty epic. That's pretty epic. Use less resources for your spans as well. You know, you can still just go 13 and do it that way. But as you can see, we've got it so it's spanning 26 each time. And let's see if we can get all the way up here. Actually, let's go on the rebar frame since we don't have... I don't have any way of getting down. Get down! Get to the chopper! Building, building, building! How tall that is, wow. I always think, wow, I've got to be up high enough. And then you're like, nope, not even close. Not even close. Still going. I want to get up high enough where you can just keep clicking a whole bunch of these, but you don't want to get up too high that you can't reach the thing you're trying to make go up. So that looks pretty good. Pretty good at eyeballing stuff as well. He says right before he screws this up. Okay, so now we got that going. I'll go ahead and upgrade the main support. Then again, if you've never seen me do this, you can actually aim right here at this edge. That kind of corner edge. Put a ton of these down. Of course, you want to stand where you might accidentally put it. That's what I'm doing right now. This is actually fairly difficult. If this was lower to the ground, this would be a lot easier because I could just stand at the ground and add all these. But I'm getting fairly good at it. Wish it was a faster way to do it. Keep, you know, attach in kind of thing. There we go. So we'll put a bunch of those out. Now again, we can span these to 13 as forged iron ones. You can go to 10 as wood ones. And of course, if you go 10 from one side and 10 from the other, that's a 20 span just with wood. Now when you get out to a point where it's... oops. When you get out to a point where it is has a potential of falling, you want to go ahead and just upgrade it each and every time, just to be safe. I don't know how many I'm in right now, so let's take a look. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm at 9 right now. Do 10. Maybe even 11. There we go. There's 12. There's 13. All right, now we got that done. Now, what I did before is I was putting hay bales down. Oh wait, look. My thing went away. That means I'm about to break my leg. That means I'm about to break my leg up in the air. Grab all my frames back. Alright, now we need to find kind of a middle ground in between the two of them. I'm gonna go a little bit left side to do it. Or what we can do is we can just go up there and do what we just did. But it's much easier if you can just kind of span across much faster. Take a look at here in a second. where you can just span across it, meaning that you can just line it up like so. Just keep doing that much faster. Again, you want to upgrade it from the support forward. It might be able to get another one in there. There we go. Looking good so far. You missed the points. Oh, bummer, bro. Bummer, iPro Surfer. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Appreciate everybody hanging out. I hope you're having a great night tonight. Awesome Tuesday night. And again, you can see I'm trying to close that span. And again, this is spanning 26. It's pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. And we are doing the massive mega build up in here. We only got a few more days until we reset, or about a week or so. What? Oh, RJ Phoenix and Kismet. Let me just come in here and show you some serious resub love. Thank you so much for that 3 months. Appreciate that big time. There we go. Speed that along. Everybody show some love to RJ Phoenix in the chat for that resub love. I do appreciate people who really do go above and beyond and resub in the channel. It does help keep the channel going. Bam. We've been getting lots of resub love today. Can you believe it's been 3 months already since I got that sub button? Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing here on Twitch anyway. I've had it on GameWist before, and I've had lots of supporters who've helped on GameWist, as well as still some who are on GameWist, who are I consider to be my above and beyond supporters here on the stream, because it's actually better to support on GameWist because I don't split it with Twitch. But of course, then you have more subs typically on Twitch than you would on GameWist. So there we go. Speaking of awesome people, Panther Landa coming in with the nuke. Thank you so much. Appreciate the nuke of the stream here. All right. So yeah, look at that. That is a long, long distance spanned by just a few supports. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, action. Like it. Yeah, that's nice. That is super cool. Alright, so I guess we can turn it right here. So we'll go ahead and... why don't we use an angled one? Let's see. Catwalk. Let's go ahead and use a wedge. Of course, I don't have enough wood. I respect I wouldn't have enough. Let's go ahead and scrap some railings because I'm too lazy to run back and get any of the wood. 162 there. Just need one. Let's run back. That's what we've got a catwalk for. Now, of course, it'd be much cooler if you were on your scooter doing this because you go much faster, going from place to place. By the way, thanks everybody who's coming in and hitting that follow button over there. I see you guys dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate everybody who's hitting that follow button tonight and hanging out. We're having a great night tonight. We're making all sorts of stuff. We're making huge strides toward all of our stuff. Let's just go ahead and grab some. We already have some made. We might as well use them. Wedge and railings. And let's check on our... see? That all finished up. We don't want it to... we don't ever want it to stop going because otherwise it just takes a lot longer. And this one over here is just crushing it. Crushing it, 53, so that's about 150 in that one. And in this one, gone. What? Also, some more sub love by Faybrain with a 3 months as well. You guys gonna get the epic sub badges. You guys gonna have the epic ones. See, that's the coolest thing. When you do sub for a continuous time, and I personally, when I sub, I never unsub. I take the challenge of never unsub. So I keep it the whole time, and I've been subbed to some people for 4+ years, for a very long time. So I never unsub. That's just the way I am. So thank you so much, Faybrain, for that love. Sub since day one. That's right. That means you're going to have all that epic. When that stuff drops, you're going to have all the epic sub badges as well. Can't wait to get them. Want my sub badges. Where's my sub badges at? Where my sub badges at? Bam, Rooney. Bam! All right. Oh, I was going to take a break about 5 times now. Probably right now. Let's see. It's day 224, so we're waiting for Horde Night. Probably a good time to take a break real quick. Hopefully I come back by Horde Night. Otherwise, the whole base is going to get wiped out. Yeah. So I'm just going to take a quick break. Try to get myself some more water because I'm all out. Not good. Get myself some more water. Walk around a little bit. I'm trying to work on my health. And one of the things I always promote is to... a little bit of, well, not always, but at least I'm trying to promote getting up and taking a break every few hours in stream. This way you can promote your health, good circulation. You get up, you actually kind of get a little bit more pumped up, ready to play some more. Not that I need any more motivation. I'm usually pretty excited to play anyway. But I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break here, and I'm going to play some tunes for you. Now, if you do... like some tunes, thank you so much. Also, Lauren Tucker coming through. If you do like some tunes, my buddy Chewy going to be throwing that in there. Because I see him already on that. As well as we're going to, before I take a quick break, we're going to go ahead and do a love train for all the resub love. Make sure you put it at RJ Phoenix. We got Faye Brain and Lauren Tucker coming through. For Lauren Ann Tucker also max level, a legendary level subscriber. Thank you so much for that love. Let's do it here, everybody. Doing the love train. And 3, 2, 1. Saltbot going to tell you how to do it right now.
Saltbot here. It is time for the Kismet love train. Put at, and then the awesome person's name in chat along with your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers. They will fly all over the stream to show support for all the love.
And we're off and running! Get that love train to going. Now again, you put your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers and they will fly all over the stream. Oh, I hear some zombies getting chopped up. And I'm going to get this song request a little ready. There we go. There we go, ready to rock and roll. There we go, bringing in those emotes, blowing it up. Aquatic Pimp getting on that Kismet love train. Lauren and Tucker as well. Using that. Oh, there we go. See, Lauren and Tucker's got my favorite emote, the overburdened with love emote. That came out so good. I'd love to animate that little dragon, just kind of squeezing it. Now, by the way, you want to squeeze that little dragon, you can, because you can get him in pillow form now. And then every time you just lay down to take a little nap, you can squeeze him just like he's squeezing that bag of love. Pretty awesome. I think those pillows came out amazing. If you haven't checked those out yet, go ahead and follow the t-shirt link. I'll put it in the chat. Kismet, did you overclock your CPU? I did. I did. Well, actually, I had my guy do it. Let me go put that in here. Bam! Right there. You can follow that link and find a whole bunch of stuff, including other stuff. Now, by the way, if you're coming into my channel, please read my rules down below. Whenever you go into anybody's channel, make sure to read their chat rules before you start to speak in their chat, because they might just time you out. They might just time you out. Oh, I like that one, Nizro. Whose train is that? Vert Train, Vertigo Gaming. Pretty cool. Not as cool as my train, but still cool. I like more cutesy art than realistic here on Twitch, because if it makes you smile, then I'm doing it right. Especially the sparkle one. The sparkle one always makes me smile. So I'm gonna do some sparkle emotes up in here. There we go. I'm gonna get some sparkle emotes going. Makes me laugh every time. Sparkle. Sparkle's on the loose up in here. There we go. Aquatic Pimp coming in, doing the love train. What? X-Creed coming in with us resub love as well. Wow, it's resub night. Wow, has it really been 3 months? That is amazing. Now, when I first got my sub button, I've been working on it for 2+ years working on that sub button, trying to get that partnership, and I keep getting turned down and keep getting turned down. I know some of you have the same problem. You keep sending it in, they keep turning you down. Now, of course, if you really want to help your stream, you really want to get toward that partnership, something I learned at TwitchCon in 2016, the 2013 one, is that if you don't know why you're getting denied, then hit that reply button. Hit that reply button back to Twitch and say, you know what, I don't know why I'm getting denied. What do I need to do to work toward that partnership? And they kept sending it back, and they kept telling me to do this and do this and do that. And I would do that, and I'd achieve that. And they said, okay, now do this. And I said, okay, achieve that. And I was like, every time I was like, okay, quest accepted, right? Achievement or epic quest accepted. And you just keep working at it, Now, don't expect it to happen overnight. It doesn't happen for everybody. I'm sure there's a few people out there who've had it that way. But for someone like me, it takes a lot longer. It took me over 2.5 years. Some people get it in 6 months. It depends on how much time and effort you put into it. But it is a tough thing. It's a passion you have to chase, for sure. Pimp of the Dead coming in with those bits. Thank you so much. Love those bits. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love up in here. So yeah, that's a Kismet love train. What we do is we go ahead and we show some love to people who show the love to the stream. So when people come in, they resub, like X-Creed did, like Lauren Nantucker, or if they donate to get my mods to TwitchCon, that kind of stuff. So all tips down below there. If you hit that tip button, it does go to my mods, and they will be going to TwitchCon, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So pretty cool. Bam. There we go. Mods were asking me a question. Yeah, show that mod some love. Mod love up in here. And now we're going to go ahead and let me put you guys where you can watch some zombies getting chopped up. And I'm going to run for some more water, take a quick break. I'm a pretty fast AFKer most of the time, unless I get too dizzy and I got laid out. But I'm a pretty fast AFKer, so I'm going to grab some water and be back in just a minute or so. Let's see, where do they usually end up from? They come from mainly a lot of this from this direction. Actually, let's get up to the next level so you can see a lot of that going on. There we go. Oh, here they come already. Wow, look at that. Get in there, people, and get chopped up. You can watch them get chopped up. Let's turn on some tunes. All right, everybody. Let's do it. All right, now if you've never been in my stream before, I am one of the very few people who really go above and beyond when it comes to graphics. But I'm the only one. The only one out of millions of streamers here on Twitch that has a stealth boy. And you're like, Kismet, you don't have a stealth boy. Oh yeah? Watch this.